Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Maths class. I'm very happy to inform you that we started a new batch. Batch name is JEE 2026. Course link is in the description. Now a coupon code is also available. You can check it in the description. Actually, this course is free. These classes are free on YouTube. If you want my handwritten notes and practice materials, you can join in this batch for a very nominal price. In this video, for every topic, timestamps are given. So you can check what are the topics we did in this video and you can directly go to that topic with the help of timestamps. I strongly recommend you to watch these videos with the speed of 1.5 to get a good experience. I'm very happy that we are able to finish this basic mathematics. In this basic mathematics, total 5 chapters are there. First chapter is number system. This video is around 1 hour 10 minutes time, right? Next, we did algebraic identities. This is video length of 1 hour 6 minutes. These are all edited videos, right? Actually, live videos means it's like more than 2 hours it takes to complete all those things. Inequalities, you see, around 3 hours. All the things, all detail from basic to everything we did, right? Logarithms, basic, very basic to JEE previous year questions, all the things we did, right? This is around 2 hours 12 minutes. Now this video is all about coordinate system. This is going to be more than 3 hours because coordinate system is a theory chapter. I tried to explain that earlier. If you don't know anything about coordinate system also, you can learn. After watching this video, you will get clear idea what is coordinate system, what are the formulas we have, what are the tricks we have. All those things you are going to learn. And this is the schedule for the coming days. On 11th of February, you will get coordinate system. On 14th of February, I'll try to complete full sets chapter and relations on 17th. And functions, we divide it into 2 parts or 3 parts. Let's see whether we can finish it in 2 parts or not. So this is the schedule for the coming days. This coordinate system topic is easy or difficult? Actually, it is easy, very useful, especially in geometry part. However, while doing algebra also, we will do, because algebra, geometry, both are interlinked. In this video, what are the things you are going to learn? You will learn about what is coordinate system, what is a rectangular Cartesian coordinate system, what is x-axis, what is y-axis, what are the quadrants, what is x-coordinate, what is abscissa, what is ordinate. All those things you will learn in coordinate system. Next, very important, section formula. What is section formula? Internal division, external division, and so many shortcuts are there, so many formulas are there related to related to this section formula. I think around 12 points we learn in this section formula. Y-axis divides line joining 2 points in what ratio? The line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 divides line joining x1, y1, x2, y2 in what ratio? All those things we discussed at one place, right? Next, types of triangles and its properties, scalene triangle, equilateral triangle, right angle triangle, all those things. And then we learn about incenter, circumcenter, orthocenter, what is median, what is altitude. That's why this video is length is more than 3 hours, right? Altitude, median, perpendicular bisector, all the things we discussed, right? Area of triangle. To find area of triangle, different formulas are there. Around 7-8 formulas are there to find area of triangle, all those things. Types of quadrilateral. What is a parallelogram? What is rectangle? What is square? What is trapezium? What is rhombus? All those things we discussed, right? What way we will prove, those things we discussed. Area of quadrilateral. To find area of quadrilateral, formulas are there. Those things we discussed. Missing vertices. Suppose in a triangle, 2 vertices they'll ask you to find a third vertex. They'll give centroid, or they'll specify that the triangle is a equilateral triangle, like that. And in a parallelogram, if 4 vertices in a parallelogram, 4 vertices will be there. They'll give 3 vertices. They'll ask you to find the 4th vertex. Or in a triangle, they'll give midpoints of the sides of a triangle. They'll ask you the vertices of a triangle. That we did. And most importantly, 25 shortcut tricks in this coordinate system. How to find orthocenter, how to solve 2 linear equations, shortcut, how to check given vertices forms a right angle triangle, equilateral triangle. All the shortcut tricks we discussed in this video. Only thing what you need is patience. Lots of patience. Don't watch this video like a movie. Take pen paper, note down all the points. If you want this notes by purchasing this course, you will get it, right? Take pen paper, write all the points neatly. If I miss any point, please comment below. At any particular point you excited, this is the good point, you please drop a like, right? So without much delay, let's begin the class. This class is all about coordinate system. System means combination of rules. I cannot explain what is coordinate system in one line or two lines. It's a combination of points. Total 6 rules are there. All these 6 rules together known as coordinate system. We'll try to understand one after another, and knowing about coordinate system is very important because complete two-dimensional geometry depends upon this coordinate system only. It is important you need to understand what is coordinate system. You see the first point. I considered 2 mutually perpendicular lines. One line is perpendicular to the another. The horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical line is called y-axis. Which line is horizontal line? This line is horizontal line. Horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical line is called y-axis. You see here, what is the first point? Consider 2 mutually perpendicular lines. The line which is horizontal is called x-axis and the line which is vertical is called y-axis. So you understand what is x-axis, what is y-axis. We use these terms very frequently in geometry. X-axis, y-axis. Now second point. You can observe this point. What is this point? This is point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis, right? So the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. So what is the second point? The point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. This point is called origin. And third point, you see here x-axis, y-axis together known as coordinate axis. You see this third point, x-axis and y-axis together known as coordinate axis. So from now onwards, wherever you see consider a coordinate axis means we will consider this diagram which is having both x-axis and y-axis. Now fourth point, you observe this x-axis, y-axis. This x-axis, y-axis divides plane into how many parts? Plane means flat surface. Here x-axis, y-axis divides plane into how many parts? You see part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Total 4 parts. These 4 parts called 4 quadrants. You see this fourth point? The lines x-axis, y-axis divides plane into 4 parts called quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. They are defined like that. So we learn 4 points. Let x comma y is a point in a plane. You observe this diagram. I considered P of x comma y is a point in a plane. Here you can observe 2 things. One is x, another is y. You see this, x is called x coordinate or abscissa. We use this very frequently, x coordinate, y coordinate, abscissa, like that. What is this? X is called x coordinate or abscissa. You see, this is important. X coordinate is perpendicular distance from point to y axis. For example, this point is 1, this point is 2. Okay. So what is x coordinate here? X coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to y axis. This is x coordinate. This length is x coordinate. This length is same as this length. That means x coordinate is 2 here. If I take point P here, its x coordinate is 2. Why I am saying x coordinate is 2? Because the perpendicular distance from point to y axis is the x coordinate. Understand? Okay. Now you see about y, the second one. You see about y. Y is called y coordinate or ordinate. Y coordinate is defined as perpendicular distance from point to x axis. For example, if this point is 1, what is this length? This length is same as this length. That means this is 1 unit. So what is its y coordinate? Y coordinate is 1. You try to understand. What is x coordinate? X coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to y axis. Y coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to x-axis. In first quadrant, see this is first quadrant. Na? First quadrant is formed with positive x-axis. This is known as positive x-axis, positive y-axis, correct? So this first quadrant is formed with positive x-axis, positive y-axis. That's why its x-coordinate is positive, y-coordinate is also positive. For example, you see the point 2, 1, x-coordinate is positive, y-coordinate is positive. That means the points whose x-coordinate is positive, y-coordinate is positive lies in first quadrant. For example, the point 1, 2, where it lies? It lies in first quadrant. The point 4, 5, where it lies? It lies in first quadrant. About second quadrant, see this is second quadrant. Second quadrant is formed with negative x-axis and positive y-axis. That's why in second quadrant, x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is positive. For example, the point -1, 2. The point -1, 2. Where it lies? You observe here its x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is positive. That's why this point lies on second quadrant. -3, 5. It lies on second quadrant. You observe here third quadrant. Third quadrant is formed with negative x-axis, negative y-axis. That's why its x-coordinate is negative and its y-coordinate is also negative. That means the point whose x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is negative lies on third quadrant. For example, -2, -3. You observe here x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is also negative. This point lies in third quadrant. Come to the fourth quadrant. You observe this fourth quadrant. You always start with x-axis. This fourth quadrant is formed with positive x-axis, negative y-axis. That's why in fourth quadrant, x-coordinate is positive, y-coordinate is negative. For example, if you take a point 2, -1, you can observe in this point x-coordinate is positive, y-coordinate is negative. So this point lies in which quadrant? This point lies on fourth quadrant. Total how many points we learned? We learned 6 points. You can observe all these 6 points here, right? So all these 6 points together known as Cartesian coordinate system. You see here the above system, that means all 6 points together are known as Cartesian coordinate system. Simply we say as coordinate system. As I said, this is also known as rectangular Cartesian coordinate system. Why it is called rectangular Cartesian coordinate system? See here in the beginning we considered two mutually perpendicular lines. Angle between x-axis and y-axis is 90 degrees. That's why this is called rectangular. That's why this is called rectangular Cartesian coordinate system. In case if I didn't consider two mutually perpendicular lines in the beginning, all the points works, but at the end we call it as oblique Cartesian coordinate system. However, in two-dimensional geometry, most of the time we will use rectangular Cartesian coordinates. Simply, this is known as coordinate system. You observe first quadrant. First quadrant is formed with positive x-axis, positive y-axis. That's why in first quadrant, if you take any point, its x-coordinate is positive because it is formed with positive x-axis and its y-coordinate is also positive. Okay, we'll come back to this quickly. Let's move to the second quadrant. Second quadrant is formed with negative x-axis, positive y-axis. That's why its x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is positive. In second quadrant, x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is positive. Come to the third quadrant. You see this third quadrant. Third quadrant is formed with negative x-axis, negative y-axis. That's why its x-coordinate is negative, its y-coordinate is also negative. Come to the fourth quadrant. It is formed with positive x-axis, negative y-axis. That's why its x-coordinate is fourth quadrant. Its x-coordinate is positive, y-coordinate is negative. You observe here, I considered a point. If I consider a point, it consists two things. One is x-coordinate, another one is y-coordinate. X-coordinate is also known as abscissa. Y-coordinate is also known as ordinate. X-coordinate is what? X-coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to y-axis. You see, you observe this distance from point to y-axis. How far it is? See, this is 3 units, correct? Because by seeing this, we can say this is 3 units. What is x-coordinate of this point? X-coordinate of this point is 3. That means abscissa of this point, look here, abscissa of this point is 3. So you learn what is abscissa. Abscissa is the perpendicular distance from point to y-axis. What is y-coordinate? Y-coordinate is also known as ordinate. What is y-coordinate? Y-coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to x-axis. What is y-coordinate of this point? This point, perpendicular distance from point to x-axis. This distance is y-coordinate. How far it is? You look here, 1 unit distance is there. So what do you know about this point? This point is 3, 1. Okay. See this distance. How far it is? 3 units. Correct? 3 units. But as this point is in second quadrant, x coordinate is negative. So you must and should write -3 here. So here 3 units. As it is in second quadrant, left side of the origin, we will consider its x coordinate is negative. And what about its y coordinate? Y coordinate is positive only, right? What is the definition of y coordinate? Y coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to x-axis. How far this is? This length we can observe from here, right? What is this? 1 unit. So this point is -3, 1. You observe this point 3, 1 and observe this point -3, 1. The distances of a point from coordinate axis are same, but this is the point 3, 1, this is the point -3, 1 because they lie in different quadrants. If a point lies on x-axis, then what about its coordinates? You observe this point. This point is what? If I take any point, it contains two things. One is x coordinate, another one is y coordinate. X coordinate is perpendicular distance from point to y axis. What is this distance? 3 units. So I written 3. What about y coordinate? Y coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to x axis. You see this point. What is the distance from this point to x axis? This point is on x axis. This point is on x axis. What is the distance from point to x axis? There is no distance. Distance is 0 because that point is on x axis. Are you getting the point? What is y coordinate? Perpendicular distance from point to x axis. This point is on x axis. That's why its y coordinate is 0. I hope you understand. As it is on the negative x axis, this will be -3, 0. Similarly, what are the coordinates of this point? The coordinates of this point is -2, 0. You observe this point. This point is in which quadrant? This point is in third quadrant. Third quadrant formed with negative x-axis, negative y-axis. That's why its x-coordinate is negative, y-coordinate is also negative. Now come back to x-coordinate. What is x-coordinate definition? Perpendicular distance from point to y-axis. Correct? This distance is how many units? 2 units. As it is in third quadrant, its x-coordinate is negative. Okay. What about its y-coordinate? Y-coordinate definition is what? Perpendicular distance from point to x-axis. See, this is the distance from this point to x-axis. Right? This is how many units? 2 units. But this point is in third quadrant. Now that's why this will be. Just now we learn about coordinate system. Now distance between 2 points and 5 important note points related to distance we will learn now. I'm not going to derive this in traditional method. I'll just explain why distance formula is like. See, you need to calculate distance between 2 points A and B. Here I considered the point A as x1, y1, the point B as x2, y2. Okay. If A is x1, y1, as you learn in coordinate system, what is x coordinate, what is y coordinate? X coordinate is the perpendicular distance from point to y axis. This length is x1, right? Okay. And this length is y1, right? Good. As this point is x2, y2, what is this length? This length is x2. Perpendicular distance from point to x-axis is y. Now, I need to calculate this distance. To calculate this distance, what I'll do, I'll draw AC which is parallel to x-axis like this. You can observe this is triangle ABC. You want to calculate distance between these 2 points. You can observe this triangle is right angle at C. So what I know that hypotenuse square equal to sum of squares of other two sides. AB square equal to AC square plus BC square. Okay, AB is the distance we want to find. AC, what is AC? This length is AC. You observe this total length is x2. That means this length is also x2. Observe that this length is x2. This length is x1. Okay. What is AC? What is this length? AC is x2 minus x1. I hope you understand. AC is x2 minus x1. Okay. Here AC square is there. AC square means x2 minus x1 whole square plus BC square. BC, you observe this total length is what? This total length is y. This length is what? This length is y1. That means this length is y1. So this total length is y2. This length is y1. What is BC? BC is y2 minus y1. It can be understood easily, right? BC is y2 minus y1. Okay. So what is AB? AB is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the formula we use to calculate distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points is denoted by AB. Distance between 2 points is denoted by AB. AB is same as BA. AB is same as BA. To calculate distance between 2 points, we use this formula. Not only this, see here, x2 minus x1 whole square is same as x1 minus x2 whole square. x2 minus x1 whole square is same as x2 minus x1 whole square. So here, it's not compulsory you need to start with x2 minus x1 whole square. I can write this formula like this also. Both will give the same answer. Instead of x2 minus x1 whole square, I'll write x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. So from now onwards, to calculate distance between 2 points, either we'll use this formula or we use this formula. Now, 5 important note points are there related to distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points. What is the formula to calculate distance from x1, y1 to x-axis? You suppose a point x1, y1 is here. Distance from point to x-axis. Distance from point to x-axis means we will always take perpendicular distance, right? This length is nothing but y1. Perpendicular distance from point to x-axis is modulus of y1. Why modulus of y1? What is modulus? Modulus of minus 3 is 3. Modulus of 3 is 3. Modulus is the thing which will gives you the positive quantity, right? Modulus of 0 is 0. These things you know from modulus in functions chapter you will learn this. Okay. So if I take a point here in this fourth quadrant, y coordinate is negative. When I say this point is something like 2 comma minus 3, what is the distance from point to x-axis? What is the distance from point to x-axis? If I just write it is minus 3, distance never be negative. See, what is the distance from your place to your college means you will say answer in negative. That's why this modulus came. See, modulus of y coordinate, modulus of minus 3. Modulus of minus 3 is what? 3. So distance from point x1, y1 to x-axis is modulus of y1. Distance from x1, y1 to y-axis is modulus of x1. For example, you take a point here. This point is x1, y1. Distance from point to y-axis. You know, as per the definition of x-coordinate is the distance from point to y-axis. Directly you can write x1. But if this point is in second quadrant, in that case x-coordinate is negative. That's why you need to write modulus of x1. Distance from 0, 0 to x1, y1. If I use that formula, I'll take this as x1, y1. I'll take this as x2, y2. Distance formula is what? Root over x2 minus x1 whole square. 0 minus x1 whole square, that is x1 square, plus 0 minus y1 whole square, that is y1 square. So distance from 0, 0, if one point is 0, 0, other point is x1, y1, then directly you can write its distance is root over x square plus y square. Suppose distance from 0, 0 to 4, 5. If anyone asks like this, no need to calculate directly. You can write root over 4 square plus y. I said total 5 note points are there. 3 note points already completed. Other 2 note points we will see now. You observe this diagram. We want to calculate distance between these 2 points. You know x coordinate is the distance from point to y axis. This length is the x coordinate. This length is the x coordinate. for these 2 points, you can observe x coordinates are same. When they are asking distance between 2 points and their x coordinates are same, then distance between these 2 points, directly you can write difference of these 2 points, right? Modulus of y2 minus y1 will gives you distance between these 2 points. What is the note point? If they are asking you to calculate distance between 2 points, you observe that their x coordinates are equal, then distance between those 2 points, directly you can write modulus of y2 minus y1 or modulus of y1 minus y2. Both are same. I hope you are understanding. Similarly, you observe this, they are asking distance between 2 points. You observed that their y coordinates are equal. Their y coordinates are equal. Then distance between those 2 points is nothing but x2 minus x1. Actually, this can be understood very easily. You see, as this point is x2 comma y2, this length is x2, right? As this point is x1 comma y1, this length is x1, this length is x1, this length is x2, right? What is this length? This length is x2 minus x1. It can be understood easily. So the distance between these 2 points will be given by x2 minus x1, modulus of x2 minus x1 or modulus of x1 minus x. They are asking distance between 2 points. You identified their x coordinates are equal, then directly you can write distance between those 2 points is modulus of y1 minus y2. If they are asking distance between 2 points, you identified that their y coordinates are equal, then distance between those 2 points is modulus of x1 minus x2. So we learned distance between 2 points formula and 5 important note points related to distance between 2 points. Section formula, very important. In this, 12 important note points are there. I am not deriving the section formula derivation. If you are interested, I'll share my notes in BR Max Class app. You can check over there. I'll just discuss what is section formula, what are the important formulas we have from section formula. You observe here, AB is a line segment. Consider the point A as x1, y1, the point B as x2, y2. If P is a point in between A and B, which divides AB in the ratio m is to n, that means m, it can be 2 is to 3, it can be 1 is to 1, it can be 4 is to 5, something like. If P is a point in between A and B, it divides AB in the ratio m is to n, then we say that P divides AB internally in the ratio m is to n. If P is a point which divides AB in the ratio m is to n internally, then to find this point P, we have a formula. This is the formula to calculate the point P when the point P divides AB internally. So what is the formula? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. For example, they'll say like this: A is 2 comma 3, B is a point 4 comma 5, P is a point which divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 3. They'll ask you to find the point P. So in this formula, in place of m and n, we'll use 2 comma 3. In place of x1 y1, I'll use this 2 comma 3. In place of x2 y2, this is x1 y1. In place of x2 y2, I'll use 4 comma 5. Okay. And here the ratio is AP divided by PB. P divides AB internally in the ratio m is to n. AP divided by PB is m divided by n. I am saying again, this derivation I am not doing. If you are interested, my handwritten notes is there in the app. You can check over there. Total 12 note points are there. First point is completed. Second point in this section formula, very important thing. You observe P is a point which divides AB externally. When we say the point P divides line segment AB externally, you see here the point P is not in between A and B. If point P is in between A and B, then we say that point P divides internally. As point P is not in between A and B, then we say P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. Here you see AP divided by PB is m is to n. What is the ratio here? Actually, earlier if point P is here, we taken this as m, this as n. If P is external, then this ratio is m. You observe, this is m, this is n. AP divided by BP or PB. You can write like this also. AP divided by BP equal to m by n. Okay. And when P divides AB externally, to find this point P, we use this formula. See, mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. To find this point P, we use this formula. Here, some students will get this doubt. Now, you look at this. Now, the point P is not in between A and B, but point P is on the line segment, on the line AB, extended line AB. In this case also, we say P divides AB externally. And what is the ratio? AP divided by PB. P divides AB in the ratio m is to n external. In that case, what is m, what is n? See, AP, this is m, this is n. AP divided by PB, this is m is to n. In external division, this is the second point. You observe this one. P divides AB externally. P is right side of the line segment AB. P divides AB externally. P is left side of the line segment AB. To find this point P, the formula is same. mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, comma my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. Total 12 points are there. We just completed 2 points. Third point, if P is a point, midpoint of A comma B, then this ratio will be 1 is to 1. 1 is to 1 means not this length is 1, this length is 1. Suppose this length is 5 units, this length is also 5 units. 5 by 5 is nothing but 1 by 1. So if P is midpoint of AB, then P divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 1. To calculate midpoint of line joining 2 points, the formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This formula we use very frequently in coordinate geometry. If P is midpoint of line joining 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2, to find the point P, the formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Next important point is points of trisection. You observe there is a line segment AB. They'll give point A, point B. A is x1, y1, B is x2, y2. Like that they'll mention. Find the points of trisection of line joining these 2 points. Definition: the points which divides this line segment AB into 3 equal parts, then those points are called points of trisection. Trisection, the points which divides line joining these AB into 3 equal parts. You observe here, I taken 2 points P and Q. P and Q divides this line segment into 3 equal parts, right? The points P and Q are called points of trisection of AB. The points which divides AB into 3 equal parts are called points of trisection. In this diagram, P and Q are known as points of trisection. As these 3 are the equal parts, I can take this ratio as 1 is to 1 is to 1. They'll ask you to find the points of trisection by giving the point A and point B. A, B points they only will give. To find point P, how you will find point P? If you observe, the point P divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 internally. P is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 internally. Similarly, Q is a point which divides AB internally in the ratio 2 is to 1. I hope you are understanding. Q is a point which divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 1 internally, right? So, the points P and Q are called points of trisection, as they'll give A, B. What is point P? P is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 internally. Q is a point which divides AB in the ratio 2 is to 1 internally. I hope you understand what is meant by points of trisection. Total 12 note points are there. In that, this is the 5th point. In what ratio x-axis divides line joining 2 points? The formula is minus y1 is to y2. In what ratio x-axis divides line joining these 2 points means the ratio is minus y1 is to y2. This can be checked very easily. Here, at this point, x-axis divides. This ratio you want to calculate, right? You suppose this ratio is m is to n. On x-axis, you know y coordinate is 0. On x-axis, y coordinate is 0. So, this is the point P which divides AB in the ratio m is to n internally. In this point, y coordinate is 0. I'll calculate y coordinate. What is y coordinate formula? my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Apply that formula. My2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. This is y coordinate of the point. As this point P is on x-axis, its y coordinate is 0. Cross multiply, what you will get? my2 plus ny1 equal to 0. From this, you write m by n, my2 equal to minus ny1, m by n equal to minus y1 divided by y2. You see here, we got the ratio minus y1 is to y2, right? So what is this fifth point is x-axis divides line joining these 2 points in the ratio minus y1 is to y2. If you know this point, you no need to use section formula. Directly you can use this as a shortcut. In what ratio x-axis divides line joining 2 points 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 5? Suppose the question is like this. In what ratio x-axis divides line joining the points 2 comma 3 and 4 comma 5? Answer is minus y1 is to y2. That is minus y1 is what? y1 is 3. y2 is what? y2 is 5. Minus 3 is to 5. Why this ratio is negative, that we will discuss in the coming note points, right? Whenever the ratio is negative, that means that point divides line joining those 2 points externally. We'll discuss those things, you do not worry. You observe this sixth point. In what ratio y-axis divides line joining these 2 points? Y-axis divides line joining these 2 points in the ratio minus x1 is to x2. This is the shortcut. What way we checked this fifth one? In the same way, you can try this, because you know on y-axis its x-coordinate is 0. You calculate x-coordinate. What is x-coordinate? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n. On y-axis x-coordinate is 0 now. From this, mx2 equal to minus nx1. M by n is what? M by n is minus x1 divided by x2. That's it. It's very simple. Right? So in what ratio y-axis divides line joining 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2 means the ratio is minus x1 is to x2. I hope you understand this. See, A is x1, y1, B is x2, y2. Right? Okay. Suppose P is x comma y. P is x comma y. In what ratio P divides AB? In what ratio P divides AB? If they ask like that, then the formula is x1 minus x is to x minus x2. See, they'll give all 3 points. They'll ask find the ratio. What ratio the point P divides line joining these 2 points A and B means the formula is x1 minus x is to x minus x2. Or you can use this also. y1 minus y is to y minus y2. This also you can check easily. Suppose the required ratio is m is to n. Okay. P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. To find this point P, we have the formula. Here P is x comma y. Okay. To find this point P, we have the formula mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Here I'll equate these two and I'll try to find m by n. Now you cross multiply and try to find m by n value. You take this term to the left hand side part, you take this term to the right hand side part, take m n common. You observe from this you can write m by n. You see m by n is x1 minus x divided by x minus x2. Ratio is what? Ratio is, the ratio m is to n is x1 minus x is to x minus x2. You see here, I hope you can understand, x1 minus x is to x minus x2. Similarly, if we equate the y coordinates, if you equate these two and if you try to find m by n value, then you will get this y1 minus y is to y minus y2. This is the ratio. I hope you understand. You observe here, if P divides AB internally, then the ratio m is to n is there, na? That is positive. Suppose they are saying P is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2. That itself indicates P divides AB internally. Suppose they given that P is a point which divides AB in the ratio minus 1 is to 2. P is a point which divides AB in the ratio minus 1 is to 2. From that you need to understand P divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 externally. See, one they can say P divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 externally, or simply they can say P divides AB in the ratio minus 1 is to 2. Both are same. right? So here from this eighth point, what you must know, if P divides AB internally, then the ratio is positive. If P divides AB externally, then the ratio is negative. These are the very interesting points you must know to do well in coordinate geometry. You observe they given 2 points A and B. P is a point which divides AB in the ratio m is to n. Q is, you observe here, P divides AB internally. Q is another point which divides AB in the same ratio externally. Q is the another point which divides AB in the same ratio externally. Then the points P and Q are known as harmonic conjugate. You do not worry, I'll explain this with example also. You observe this point, P divides AB in the ratio m is to n. Q divides AB in the same ratio, but here the ratio is minus m is to n. That means Q divides AB externally. In that case, the points P and Q are called harmonic conjugate to each other. I'll try to explain this with example. You observe here, P is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 internal. Okay. Q is the point which divides AB in the ratio minus 1 is to 2. You need to find. Minus 1 is to 2 means Q is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 externally. Right. Q is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2 externally. Externally means Q is not in between A and B. You observe, I'll take a point Q which is not in between A and B. That means Q divides AB externally, right? In what ratio Q divides AB? See, QA divided by QB. That is the ratio. QA divided by QB. QA is what? I suppose this is 3 units, right? 3. 3 divided by QB is what? QB is 6 units. That is nothing but 1 by 2. QA divided by QB is 1 is to 2. So Q divides AB in the ratio 1 is to 2. I hope you understand. So in this example, Q divides AB externally in the ratio 1 is to 2. The same thing you can say Q divides AB in the ratio minus 1 is to 2, right? So the points P and Q are known as harmonic conjugate to each other. In this example, the points P and Q are harmonic conjugate to each other. Few more interesting points are also there. Those things we'll discuss. Actually, separately we'll discuss about centroid, orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter. As we are listing all the section formula related formulas at one place, I am discussing this point also. This is the 10th point. In what ratio centroid divides median? Centroid divides median in the ratio 2 is to 1. Centroid divides median in the ratio 2 is to 1. What is centroid? What is median? All those things we'll discuss. I hope you already know. In case if you don't know, when I discuss about definition of centroid, we'll discuss this thing. Centroid divides median in the ratio 2 is to 1. And this median is suppose AD. AD. See, this 2 is to 1, it must be like this only. Upper part is 2, this lower part is 1. Right? The internal angular bisector divides BC in the ratio AB is to AC. See, this is internal angular bisector which divides BC in the ratio AB is to AC. AB is to AC, right? Incenter divides internal angular bisector in the ratio B plus C is to A. You observe this incenter is there now, that divides internal angular bisector. That means this ratio is B plus C, this ratio is A. Right? Internal and incenter divides internal angular bisector in the ratio B plus C is to A. Here you may get confusion, what is A, what is B, what is C. The length of a side opposite to vertex A is known as small a. The length of a side opposite to vertex B is small b. The length of a side opposite to vertex C is small c, right? You observe this, there is a line segment AB, they given A as x1, y1, B as x2, y2 and line AX plus BY plus C equal to 0. In what ratio this line divides line joining 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2? In what ratio this line divides line joining these 2 points? This is the ratio now, m is to n. To find this ratio, we have one shortcut. What is the shortcut? The ratio is minus L11 divided by L22. How you will get this minus L11? How you will get this this L11 how you will get? Substitute this point in this expression ax plus by plus, in place of x you write x1, in place of y you write y1, right? So that is nothing but ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by L22. How you will get this L22? Substitute the point x2 y2 in this expression. So what is that? ax2 plus by2 plus c. So in what ratio ax plus by plus c divides line joining these 2 points means the formula is minus L11 divided by L22. Ax plus by plus c equal to 0 divides line joining these 2 points in the ratio minus L11 is to L22. I hope you understand all the 13 points related to section formula. If you felt that all these points are useful, please drop a like here and comment what you are feeling about all these formulas. Now we will learn about triangle. What is triangle? What are the different types of triangles? Properties of triangles. What is median of a triangle? What is circumcenter of a triangle? Incenter, orthocenter, area of triangle, all those things we are going to discuss now. First point, what is triangle? A closed figure formed with 3 or more sides is called a triangle, or else a polygon with 3 sides is known as a triangle, right? In this triangle, first type of triangle is scalene triangle. What is scalene triangle? In scalene triangle, it has 3 sides, each are of different length, right? In a triangle, all 3 sides are of different length, then we call the triangle is a scalene triangle. Okay. And for a triangle, 3 angles will be there. All 3 angles are also different. In a scalene triangle, not only sides are different, the angles are also different. The angles in a scalene triangle are also different. Isosceles triangle. A isosceles triangle has 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles. A triangle which is having 2 equal sides is known as isosceles triangle. For example, you see this triangle, this side are of same length. This side are of same length. Then we call it as this triangle as a isosceles triangle. And important point is, in isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. That means, see, this is the angle opposite to this side and this is the angle opposite to this side. These angles are also of same length. In an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. I hope you understand what I am trying to say. This much is enough related to isosceles triangle. Equilateral triangle. This is important. Many problems can be created in coordinate system in equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? In a triangle, if all 3 sides are of same length, then the triangle is equilateral triangle. In a triangle, if all 3 sides are of same length, obviously the corresponding opposite angles are also of same length, and each angle of an equilateral triangle is equal to 60 degrees, right? If it is an equilateral triangle, each internal angle of an equilateral triangle is equal to 60 degrees. I hope you are understanding. Right? You see the points, all 3 sides of a triangle are of equal length. All angles of an equilateral triangle is equal to 60 degrees. Each angle of equilateral triangle is equal to 60 degrees. Equilateral triangle is also known as regular triangle, regular polygon. Equilateral triangle is also known as regular polygon with 3 sides. What is area of equilateral triangle? Area of equilateral triangle formula is 3 by 4 into side whole square. All sides are of same length, na? Okay. And this point is important. In equilateral triangle, incenter, circumcenter, centroid, orthocenter. What is incenter? What is circumcenter? What is centroid? What is orthocenter? All those things also we'll discuss. But as it is one of the important property, that's why I written this property here. In a equilateral triangle, all these coincides, all are same. If you calculate centroid in equilateral triangle, that centroid is same as incenter, that centroid is same as circumcenter, centroid is same as orthocenter, right? In equilateral triangle, all these things coincide. Right angle triangle, a right angle triangle. What is right angle triangle? In right angle triangle, one angle of the triangle is equal to 90 degrees. The side opposite to 90 degrees is known as hypotenuse. We know that in a triangle, hypotenuse is the largest side, right? And in a right angle triangle, one of the important Pythagorean theorem works very well. We use very frequently. What is Pythagorean theorem? Square of hypotenuse equal to sum of squares of other 2 sides. Here, in this diagram, hypotenuse is AB. Square of hypotenuse is sum of squares of other two sides. AB square equal to BC square plus CA square. Very important information. Circumcenter, orthocenter, incenter, centroid of a triangle. One by one, slowly we will learn. Try to understand these things clearly. Perpendicular bisector of a triangle. Perpendicular bisector. See here, in a triangle, this is the triangle. Perpendicular bisector means it is the, see, this is the perpendicular bisector of a side. Bisector means, bisect means it's divided into two equal parts. You observe here, this divides it into two equal parts and perpendicular to this side, right? What is perpendicular bisector in a triangle? You take one side, then the line which bisects this side into two equal parts and it is perpendicular to that side. This line is known as perpendicular bisector. In a triangle, total three perpendicular bisectors will be there. For example, you take this side, a line which is perpendicular to this side and bisects it into two equal parts. Something you will get like this. So, in a triangle, total three perpendicular bisectors will be there. The point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is called circumcenter of the triangle. You observe here, this is the triangle. You learn what is perpendicular bisector. In a triangle, all perpendicular bisectors are concurrent. The point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is called circumcenter. And if in a triangle, if you take circumcenter, circumcenter is equidistant from all the vertices. You see here, the circumcenter is equidistant from each vertex, right? This length is same as this length is same as this length. So, in this, what you learn? You learn what is perpendicular bisector. What is perpendicular bisector? A line which is perpendicular to the side and bisect that side into two equal parts is known as perpendicular bisector. In a triangle, perpendicular bisectors are concurrent. Concurrent means what? They intersect at the same point. All perpendicular bisectors intersect at the same point. The point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is called circumcenter. And in a triangle, if S is the circumcenter, SA equal to SB equal to SC, SA equal to SB equal to SC. This works for circumcenter. Next, angle bisector. In a triangle, what is angular bisector? You know, in a triangle, total three interior angles will be there, right? Here, this is the angle. This is the line bisects the angle into two equal parts, right? See, this is the angle now. There is a line which bisects the angle into two equal parts. This line is there now. This line is called angular bisector. In a triangle like this, total three angular bisectors will be there. All three angular bisectors coincides. The point of intersection of angular bisectors is called incenter. Related to incenter, one interesting point is there. You see here, incenter, if I is the incenter is equidistant from each side of a triangle. Incenter is equidistant from each side of a triangle. Suppose this is the incenter. The distance from incenter to this side, the distance from incenter to this side, the distance from incenter to this side. All these three lengths are equal. I hope you understand. What is median? In a triangle, a line segment drawn from midpoint of a side to opposite vertex. In a triangle, a line drawn from midpoint of a side to opposite vertex. This is median of a triangle. In a triangle, total how many medians will be there? In a triangle, total three medians will be there, right? And the point is, these medians are concurrent. The point of intersection of medians of a triangle is known as centroid. I hope you are understanding. What is median? A line drawn from midpoint of a side to opposite vertex is called median. Point of intersection of median is called centroid. Okay. What is altitude? A perpendicular drawn from side to opposite vertex. A perpendicular drawn from side to opposite vertex. These are equal or not equal, we don't know, right? It is a perpendicular drawn from side to opposite vertex, right? The length of this altitude will gives you height of the triangle. Okay. What is altitude? Altitude is the perpendicular drawn from side to opposite vertex. In a triangle, you will get total three altitudes and the altitudes are concurrent. They will intersect at the same point. The point of intersection of altitudes is called orthocenter. The point of intersection of altitudes is called orthocenter. In a equilateral triangle, one interesting point is centroid, orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter all coincides. Okay. In a right angled triangle, where the triangle is right angle, that point is the orthocenter. In a right angle triangle, where the triangle is right angle, that vertex is known as orthocenter of the triangle. And in a right angle triangle, the midpoint of the hypotenuse is the circumcenter. In a right angle triangle, the midpoint of hypotenuse is the circumcenter. These are the useful points to find orthocenter, circumcenter. This is also one of the interesting point related to orthocenter, 9-point center, centroid, circumcenter. This is the relation between them, 3:1:2. See, how to remember this? You know, ONGC company is there, right? So like that, ONGS, O represents orthocenter, 9-point center, centroid, circumcenter. Here this relation is 3:1:2. Centroid divides orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 4:2. 4:2 is same as 2:1, right? So centroid divides line joining orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. How this is useful? See, in these three points, orthocenter, centroid, circumcenter, they'll give any 2 points. For example, they given orthocenter and centroid. They are asking you to find circumcenter. S is circumcenter. They are asking you to find circumcenter. How you will find? This is the line segment now. Circumcenter divides line joining orthocenter and centroid in what ratio? See, this is the ratio. What is this ratio? 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 divided by 2. That is 3 divided by 1. So, circumcenter divides line joining orthocenter and centroid in the ratio 3:1 externally. I hope you understand this. Related to area of triangle, few very interesting points are there. One thing is there are many formulas to calculate area of triangle. All the formulas to calculate area of a triangle. Okay. Area of a triangle is half into base into height. This is the basic formula. To find area of a triangle, what is the formula we use? Half into base into height. If the triangle is equilateral triangle, all sides of a triangle are equal, then what is area of the triangle? Area of the triangle is √3/4 into side whole square. And one formula is there, Heron's formula, to find area of triangle. What is that formula? Square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. What is s? S equal to a plus b plus c divided by 2, right? What are ABC? Suppose the triangle is ABC, the side opposite to vertex A, the length of a side opposite to vertex A is called A, the length of a side opposite to vertex B is B, the length of a side opposite to vertex C is C. So, to calculate area of triangle, we use this formula also. And for area of triangle, we use this formula also, half AB into sin C. Not only this, half BC into sin A, half CA into sin B. By using this formula also, you can calculate area of triangle. And when vertices of a triangle given, A, B, C, when 3 vertices of a triangle given, to calculate area of triangle, still different formulas are there. And one basic formula is half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. See, you can remember this formula from the cycle. See here, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1. 3, 1, 2. You see x coordinates are there here and difference of y coordinates are there. So if you focus little bit, you can remember this formula easily. So area of triangle formula is this is the one we learn in 10th standard, right? Few shortcuts are there for the same formula. Same formula. See, half into determinant of, what is determinant? I'll explain when we do the problems related to this. Or in class 12th, there is a chapter called determinants. There you will understand. I just want to write all the formulas what we have related to area of triangle. X1 y1 1, x2 y2 1, x3 y3 1. If you expand this determinant, you are going to get same formula only, right? Or else you can use another formula. Half into, this is not determinant, this is modulus actually, x1 y1. You write one first vertex x1 y1. How to calculate area of triangle when they give three vertices? That is what we are learning. You'll write x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. Again the first vertex x1 y1. We'll write like this. Now what we'll do, this how we'll calculate this, half into, multiply these two, right? x1 y2 minus x2 y1 plus, now multiply these two and subtract x2 y3 minus x3 y2 plus, multiply these two, x3 y1 minus x1 y3. If you simplify this, again you are going to get the same formula. So this is also one of the useful result to calculate area of triangle fast. Okay. Or another formula is also there, which is like this: half into x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3, y1 minus y2, y1 minus y3. If you use this formula also, you will get area of triangle when they given three vertices, right? This is easy actually. How to just multiply these two. First calculate x1 minus x2. They'll give these vertices na, x1 minus x2 you can calculate. y1 minus x1 minus x3 also you can calculate. Okay. Next y1 minus y2, y1 minus y3. See, multiply these two, subtract, and if you calculate, you will get area of triangle. And area is always positive. Remember, area is always positive. In case if you got negative answer, we will just keep modulus to that answer. That also we'll discuss. While calculating area of triangle, if you take vertices in anti-clockwise direction, the area definitely you will get positive. Suppose, see, and x1 y1, this is x1 y1, b is x2 y2, c is x3 y3. If you take like this, you are taking vertices in anti-clockwise direction. Instead of that, you taken vertices in clockwise direction like this. Then this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is x3 y3, right? So when you take vertices of a triangle in anti-clockwise direction, then area is positive. If you take vertices in clockwise direction, you will get area negative. So whatever the case, just it is a point. Suppose you don't know this area clockwise direction, negative clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. You just calculated area of triangle. You got answer negative. No problem. Suppose you got area is minus 4. No problem. You know that area never be negative. You just keep modulus to that answer. Modulus of minus 4 is what? 4, right? I hope you understand the data related to area of triangle. How you felt this data related to triangle? You understand? You felt it is useful? If you felt it is useful, please drop a like, share a comment. Right? If I miss any point related to triangle, you please mention in the comment. I'll add it to the notes. While calculating area of triangle, if one vertex is 0, 0, other two vertices are like x1, y1 and x2, y, then you can use this formula to calculate area of this triangle. Or else, if one vertex is 0, 0 is there, directly you can write this formula. Area of triangle is half into modulus of x1 y2 minus x2 y1. See here, x1 y2 minus x2 y1. So if one vertex of the triangle is 0, 0, then you, by using this formula, you will get the answer bit faster. You see this area of a triangle formed by the vertices a comma 1 by a, b comma 1 by b, c comma 1 by c. If the pattern is like this, like 2 comma 1 by 2, 4 comma 1 by 4, 5 comma 1 by 5, reciprocal a 1 by a, b 1 by b, c 1 by c. In that case also, to find area of triangle, one easy trick is there. However, if you can memorize these tricks, it's okay. Otherwise, go with any one formula here. See, these are all formulas related to area of triangle. In case if you felt it is easy to memorize, use this formula and calculate. Okay, or else we have trick. This formula can also be memorized very easily. To calculate area of triangle, the formula is a minus b into b minus c into c minus a. You can memorize it easily. A minus b into b minus c into c minus a. You see 1 by 2 is not there here. It is not there here, right? A minus b into b minus c into c minus a divided by 2 times of abc. By using this formula, when vertices are given like this, we can calculate area of triangle ABC. You see, there are three vertices ABC of a triangle. They given D, E, F are the midpoints of the sides of a triangle. D, E, F are the midpoints of the sides of a triangle. Then area of triangle. You can observe here there are four triangles. You observe these four triangles. This area of triangle is, you can write like this, 4 times of area of triangle DEF. See, this triangle is there now. 4 times of area of this triangle will gives you area of triangle ABC. Not only that, you observe this triangle AFE. 4 times of area of this triangle will gives you area of triangle ABC. 4 times of area of triangle AFE will gives you area of triangle ABC. Not only that, 4 times of area of triangle EDC also will gives you area of triangle ABC. So you can observe how to calculate area of triangle when we know midpoints of sides of triangle ABC, right? We have four formulas to calculate area of triangle ABC. Okay, what is centroid of a triangle? The point of intersection of medians. What is median? Median is a line segment drawn from midpoint of a side to opposite vertex. Like that, for every side you will get one median. In a triangle, total 3 medians will be there. The point of intersection of medians is called centroid. How to calculate centroid? When they given A is x1 y1, B is x2 y2, C is x3 y3. To calculate centroid, we have a formula. And you know how centroid divides median in the ratio 2:1. From this only we can derive this result. Centroid formula is x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. This is the formula we use to calculate centroid of a triangle ABC. Here, if you observe, 4 vertices are there. 1, 2, 3, including this. So 3 vertices are there, 4 points are there. G is centroid. In these 4 points, they'll miss 1 point. See, they'll give 3 points. 1, 2, 3. They'll ask you to find the fourth vertex. We can find that fourth vertex. That concept we'll discuss in missing vertices concept. Right, in here four points are there. They'll give 3 points. They'll ask the fourth point. How to find that one? In a quadrilateral, in a parallelogram, 3 vertices they'll give. They'll ask you to find the fourth vertex. In an equilateral triangle, they'll give 2 vertices. They'll ask you to find the third vertex. How to find all those things we will learn in concept of missing of vertices. Okay, so I'm not discussing that point here. So here what you learn here, if A is x1 by 1, B is x2 by 2, C is x3 by 3. To find centroid of this triangle, we use this formula. Okay, you observe this centroid. Centroid divides this triangle ABC into 3 parts, right? So area of triangle ABC is 3 times of area of this triangle, 3 times of area of this triangle, 3 times of area of this triangle. So area of triangle ABC can be written as 3 times of area of triangle GAB. You see this triangle GAB, 3 times of area of triangle GAB, 3 times of area of triangle GBC, 3 times of area of triangle GAC, right? This is also one formula. And area of triangle ABC given. They are asking you to find area of this triangle. Area of this triangle is 1/3 of area of triangle ABC. Is here. Area of triangle GAB is what? You take 3 to this side. 1/3 of area of triangle ABC, right? I hope you understand this. Or more points are said to be collinear if they lie on a same line. Here I consider 3 points. You can observe these 3 points lies on a same line. So we can say that these 3 points are collinear. When 3 points are collinear, see they'll give 3 what A is x1 y1, B is x2 y2, C is x3, y3. They'll ask you to check these are collinear or not. One easiest method is, as these 3 points lies on a same line, AB, if the order is like this, AB plus BC equal to AC. First point here, if AB plus BC equal to AC, then we can say that given points ABC are collinear. Suppose the order is like this, B, C, A. We don't know now the point. We just know the points lies on the same line, but that order we don't know. Suppose the points are like this, then also A, B, C are called collinear. So here you observe BC plus CA is BA, right? So either this one or BC plus CA equal to BA. In that case also we say that the points are collinear. Not only that, CA plus AB equal to CB. In that case also we say that the given 3 points are collinear, right? Not only this, another formula is also there. If 3 points are collinear, what is the area of triangle formed by those 3 points? See, when the points are collinear, actually to form a triangle, we need 3 points. ABC are 3 points now. Try to form a triangle with collinear points. You cannot. So if 3 points are collinear, area of triangle formed by those 3 points is 0. If 3 points ABC are collinear, then area of triangle ABC is 0. Okay. Actually, there is a concept of straight line here. I'll discuss here only. But actually in straight lines chapter again we'll discuss this. As these 3 points lies on a same line, slope of AB is same as slope of AC is same as slope of BC. If 3 points ABC are collinear, then slope of AB equal to slope of BC equal to slope of AC. So if 3 points are collinear, ABC are collinear, you learn 3 points here. First point, sum of any two distances equal to third one. Sum of any two distances equal to third one, then we say the points are collinear. If 3 points ABC are collinear, then area of triangle formed by those 3 points is 0. If 3 points ABC are collinear, then slope of AB. What is slope concept? That you will learn in straight lines chapter. Slope of AB equal to slope of BC equal to slope of AC. In center of a triangle, you know, point of intersection of internal angular bisectors. Point of intersection of internal angular bisectors is called incenter. Generally, incenter is denoted by I. To find incenter of a triangle, we have a formula. To find incenter of triangle ABC, formula is AX1 plus BX2 plus CX3 divided by A plus B plus C. AY1 plus BY2 plus CY1 divided by A plus B plus C. What are these ABC? A is the length of a side opposite to vertex A. B is length of a side opposite to vertex B. C is length of a side opposite to vertex C. And this x1, y1, x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3 we will get from the given vertices. So by using this formula, you can calculate incenter of a triangle ABC. Now we will learn about different types of quadrilaterals: parallelogram, rectangle, square, rhombus, trapezium. All those things about their diagonals, all those things are very useful in coordinate. Quadrilateral, you know, a quadrilateral is a closed figure formed with 4 lines, something like this. It can be, this is also a quadrilateral. This is also a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral formed by a closed figure formed by 4 lines. In that, we will discuss about parallelogram. You see, this parallelogram is also closed figure formed with 4 lines. Which quadrilateral is called parallelogram? In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Opposite sides are equal in length and they are parallel. See, length of this side is same as length of this side, and these two lines are parallel. Opposite sides, see, these are the opposite side. Na? These two sides are of same length and they are equal. In a quadrilateral, if opposite sides are equal and parallel, then we can call it as a parallelogram. And one more important thing is opposite angles are equal. In a parallelogram, you see these are the opposite angles. These angles are equal. See, these are the opposite angles. These angles are equal. And about diagonals, see, it comes to diagonals. In a parallelogram contains two diagonals. First point, parallelogram contains two diagonals. It has two diagonals. Length of the diagonals in a parallelogram are not equal. Generally, is suppose if you go to the rectangle, it changes, right? Generally, in a parallelogram, length of the diagonals are not equal. You see here, length of these diagonals are not equal. And here, diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other. What it means? Suppose I consider this parallelogram as parallelogram ABCD. Diagonals bisect each other means this diagonal bisect each other means this is the midpoint of this diagonal, this is the midpoint of this diagonal. So midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. If ABCD is a parallelogram, in a parallelogram we know that diagonals bisect each other. This diagonal is there now. In this diagonal, bisect each other means this length is same as this length. Other diagonal bisects this diagonal. Okay, so midpoint of diagonals is same. That means midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. From that, we will get the point that midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. Area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram formula is base into height. You observe here, this is the base of the triangle. You can calculate height of the triangle like this. Distance between these two parallel lines. Right? So area of a parallelogram is base into height. I hope you understand data related to parallelogram. You please take pen paper, write all the points in detail. Okay. And in parallelogram, when they give 3 vertices, to find the 4th vertices, we have a formula that I'll discuss in the concept of missing vertices. Okay. Next quadrilateral is rectangle. See, in this rectangle also, opposite sides are equal and parallel. Rectangle is also a type of a parallelogram. Is rectangle is a parallelogram? Yes. Every parallelogram is a rectangle. Every parallelogram is a rectangle. Answer. Every parallelogram is a rectangle? No. Every rectangle is a parallelogram. Every rectangle is a parallelogram? Yes. Right? So you need to be aware of all these things. So in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal and parallel and all angles are right angle. That means you see this angle is there here. This angles are 90 degrees. That means all sides here are perpendicular to each other. This side is perpendicular to this side is perpendicular to this, like this. Okay. About diagonals. In a rectangle, how many diagonals will be there? It has 2 diagonals. Okay. In rectangle, length of the diagonals are equal. In a rectangle, length of the diagonal, that means AC. I'll name this here. If this is the rectangle ABCD, diagonals are equal. This gives you that length of AC equal to length of BD. And diagonals bisect each other. Same concept. In parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. Rectangle is also parallelogram. Obviously, diagonals bisect each other. From that, diagonals bisect each other. From that concept, you will get that midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. In a rectangle, midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD because diagonals bisect each other. What is area of a rectangle? Length into width. See, length into width, right? Length into width is the formula to calculate area of rectangle. Area of a parallelogram, base into height. Base into height, right? Height, how you will get distance between the parallel sides. Okay. Square. Every square is a parallelogram. Yes, 100% correct. Every square is a rectangle. Yes, 100% correct. Every parallelogram is a square. No. Every rectangle is a square. No. Right? So here, square. Square, opposite sides are parallel and all sides are of same length. You know that in a square, all sides are of same length and this angle is 90 degrees. Okay. And when it comes to diagonals, how many diagonals are there in a square? There are 2 diagonals in a square. Are these diagonals are of same length? Or these diagonals are of same length? Yes, because square is a rectangle. You take this as ABCD, AC equal to BD. Length of diagonals are same and diagonals are perpendicular. This is the interesting point. In a square, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. The diagonal AC is perpendicular to diagonal BD. AC is perpendicular to BD. And as every square is a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. So obviously you will get the point. Midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. I hope you are understanding. You observe the differences here. In a rectangle, diagonals are not perpendicular, but in a square, diagonals are perpendicular. Okay, how we will calculate area of a square? In a square, you know all sides are of same length. So A into A, this is same like length into width. A into A is A square. So area of a square of side of length a units is a into a square. Okay, so I hope you understand data related to square. Rhombus. In rhombus, opposite sides are parallel. In rhombus, opposite sides, you observe this, opposite sides are parallel. Okay, and all sides are equal. All sides, opposite sides are parallel and all sides are equal. All sides are of same length, like a square only. Here you observe opposite angles are equal. In rhombus, opposite angles are there. Na? See, these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. Diagonals bisect each other at right angle. It comes to diagonal points like square. In square also, diagonals are the perpendicular bisectors, right? In rhombus also, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Diagonals are perpendicular to each other. I'll name this rhombus here A, B, C, D. Here, you observe here, diagonals are not of same length. See here, diagonal AC is not equal to diagonal BD. Generally, in general, in a rhombus, what is the difference? How you will identify the difference of rhombus and square? In rhombus, all sides are equal. In square also, all sides are equal, right? In rhombus, diagonals are equal. We written here, length of diagonals are equal. In a square, AC equal to BD. You observe, in a square, AC equal to BD. In rhombus, diagonals are not of same length. AC not equal to BD. If they give four vertices, A, B, C, D of a quadrilateral, it forms a square or rhombus. Means what you will check? You will calculate length AB, length BC, CD, DA. If all sides are of same length, what you will say? In square also all sides are of same length. In rhombus also all sides are of same length. Then we will calculate diagonals AC, BD. If they are equal, then it forms a square. If they are not equal, then it forms a rhombus. I hope you understand this. Okay. In rhombus also, diagonals are perpendicular. Diagonal AC is perpendicular to diagonal BD. And diagonals bisect each other. So, midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. How you will calculate area of rhombus? If you know the length of the diagonals, area of rhombus formula is D1 into D2 divided by 2, where D1, D2 are the length of the diagonals. I hope you understand. Now about trapezoid, trapezium. Right? In trapezium, one pair of opposite sides are parallel. You observe this diagram. In this, these two are parallel. These two sides are parallel. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. These two are not parallel. Please observe, these are not parallel. This is going like this. This is going like this. These are not parallel. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. Then we can say that quadrilateral is a trapezium. Trapezium, it has two diagonals, right? And diagonals are not equal, okay? And they won't bisect also. There is no condition that diagonals bisect each other, okay? In trapezium, to calculate area of trapezium, the formula is half into sum of parallel sides. You see here, this length, these are the parallel sides, na? Sum of parallel sides, A plus B into height of the trapezium. Height h, right? How you will calculate height? Distance between these parallel lines. Okay, so area of trapezium formula is half into sum of parallel sides into height of the trapezium. Okay, so I hope you understand about these quadrilaterals. See, just simply listening, we'll forget these things. So what you need to do, take pen, paper, write all the points. If I miss any point related to parallelogram, you know that point, you write down over there and comment in this video so that I'll add that point in this notes. See, when four vertices of a quadrilateral is given, then how to find its area? See, it's, as I'm saying, it's a quadrilateral. It can be rectangle, square, parallelogram, whatever it can be. If four vertices of a quadrilateral, if you know, then to calculate area of that, we will use this formula. See, half into, you observe here, first vertex, second vertex, third vertex, fourth vertex. In a quadrilateral, total four vertex will be there. First four vertex, and then you write x1, y1. What way we use this formula? Very simple. See here, I'll write here half into this part. What way to simplify? First multiply these two elements x1, y2. Next multiply these two elements x2, y1. Subtract like this x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Okay. Next, immediately you take these two terms, right? plus x2 y3 minus x3 y2. Next, you take these two terms x3 y4 minus x4 y3 plus next you take these terms. So you multiply like this pattern and then subtract. At the end you will get the answer. You know area is always positive. In case if you got the negative answer, you just keep modulus to it. To calculate area of quadrilateral, we have another formula also. This is bit easier. You see here x1 y1, you write x2 y2 here. Just give some space here, right? x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4, and then you write the minus symbol. Okay, what way we use this formula? Just multiply these two minus multiply these. Compared to this is bit easier to calculate area of quadrant. Because of the time factor, I am not doing problem related to this, what way to use this formulas and all. This goes very basic. As we are in basic mathematics, my main intention is I just want you to recall all the formulas what you learned till now in 10th standard, right? How to find area of quadrilateral means by using this shortcut trick you can find area of quadrilateral. Okay, so here missing vertices of a triangle, missing vertices of a quadrilateral, all those things we'll discuss. This is important. What I'm going to discuss now, that is important. You see there is a triangle ABC, right? For this triangle, you suppose centroid. Usually centroid is denoted by G. I suppose centroid is H comma K. Here total 4 things are there. 3 vertices of a triangle and centroid of triangle ABC. Centroid of a triangle formula is what? When they given vertices, to calculate centroid of a triangle formula, x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Right? This is the formula to calculate centroid. Now here missing vertices means out of these 4, they'll miss one vertex. They'll ask that find that vertex. Suppose they'll give A, they'll give B, they'll give centroid of the triangle. They'll ask you to find the third vertex. In that case, how you will find? You see, for this triangle, to calculate centroid, we have this formula. What I am saying, x1 is given, vertex A is given, vertex B is given, this G is also given. They are asking you to find x3, y3. You please observe, when I equate these two, I can equate these two order pairs are equal means corresponding x coordinates are equal, corresponding y coordinates are equal, right? Suppose if you want to find x3, y3, when I equate these two, what is x3? What is x3? 3h minus x1 minus x2, right? Similarly, equate these two, right? What is y3? Y3 is 3k minus y1 minus y1 minus y2, right? So, by using this formula, you can calculate all the vertices. For example, they given x2, y2, x3, y3, h comma k. They are asking you to find this vertex. You can calculate easily. What way you will calculate? 3h minus, you are calculating x1 here, na? Minus x2 minus x3, 3k minus y2 minus y3. Out of these 4, when they give this to find this x1, y1, by using this formula we can calculate. Similarly, x2, y2, x3, y3, here try to understand the concept please. If they given this vertex, this, they are asking you to find x3 comma y3. Very simple. What you will do, first 3h, here x3 you are finding, na? Other than that remaining, that means minus x1 minus x2 comma 3k minus y2 minus y1 minus y2, right? I'll try to do one problem related to this so that you can understand it bit easier. You observe this triangle. Vertex A is given, vertex B is given, centroid is given. They are asking you to find this vertex. Here I'll use that trick. This diagram is rough diagram. Measurements are rough measurements only. To find the third vertex of a triangle whose centroid is 1, 2, the trick is here this x coordinate is there, na? That you multiply with 3. 3 into 1, that is 3 minus, here x coordinates are there, na? Difference of them like minus 2, minus 3. Sum of them and then difference, right? Minus 2, minus 3. Minus 2, minus 3. Now, this y coordinate is there, na? You multiply with 3. 3 into 2, that is 6 minus 0 minus 4. Minus 0, minus 4. So what you will get? 3 minus 5, that is minus 2 comma 6 minus 4 is 2. So the third vertex of a triangle is minus 2 comma 2. I hope you understand this. You observe this missing vertex of a parallelogram. This trick works for parallelogram only. You observe the parallelogram ABCD. Here the vertices are consecutive, A, B, C, D. Or else you can take like this also, A, B, C, D. But you cannot take A here, B here, C here, D here. If you take like that, then this trick doesn't work. Okay. So here vertices must be consecutive. They given 4 vertices. In this, they given 3 consecutive vertices. They are asking you to find the 4th vertex of the parallelogram. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. This point we discussed. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. So midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD, right? This we discussed earlier also, right? I suppose this vertex D as H comma K. That means I need to find H value, K value, right? As it is a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. So midpoint of AC equal to midpoint of BD. What is the formula for midpoint of AC? X1 plus X3 by 2 comma Y1 plus Y3 by 2. Similarly, midpoint of BD formula. Now, as these two order pairs are equal, you equate the corresponding coordinates. This equal to this and this equal to this, and then try to find H value. See, when I equate these two, this 2 will get cancelled. You take H x2 to this side, then you will get H. From this, I can write H comma K. What is H comma K? X1 plus X3 minus X2. K is what? Y1 plus Y3 minus Y2. So, we got the values of H comma K. So, the 4th vertex is X1 plus X3 minus X2 comma Y1 plus Y3 minus Y2. Actually, we derived this here, right? Actually, this is very simple. See here, as they given these 3 vertices, here this opposite vertices are there. Na? You add the coordinates of these things, x1 plus x3, and subtract this, x1 plus x3 minus x, y1 plus y3 minus y. I hope you are understanding. We'll see one example related to it. Suppose here, these 3 vertices are there. These are the consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. This is rough measurements only. Don't take that here positive, here negative, how you will get. Don't think like that. There are 3 consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. Then how we will find the 4th vertex? See, if 3 points are there, definitely we can mark on graph sheet. We can find 4th points as that these 4 points forms a parallelogram. Here, I'll write it directly. If you want to find this vertex, very simple. Add these two. 8 plus minus 5 minus subtract this minus 7, right? 8 minus 5 is what? 3. 3 minus of minus plus 3 plus 7, 10. So its x coordinate is 10. Similarly, you see here, add these two. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 minus subtract this minus 5. 10 minus of minus 5 is 10 plus 5, 15. So its 4th vertex is 10 comma 15. I hope you understand what way to find 4th vertex of a parallelogram when 3 consecutive vertices given. You observe here, suppose this pointer, you see this point is minus 5 comma 5 na? You keep it aside. Suppose they given these 3 vertices, they are the consecutive. They are asking you to find the 4th vertex. Very simple. You just add these two, what you will get? 3. 3, subtract this, 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8 is what? Minus 5. So x coordinate is minus 5. You can understand this, right? Y coordinate. Here opposite vertices are then, you add them. 15 plus minus 5, that is 10. Subtract this. 10 minus 5, that is 5. You will get the other one. So this vertex is minus 5 comma 5. I hope you understand the trick. Now you will see one very interesting point. You observe this is the triangle with vertices A, B, C. D, E, F are the midpoints of the corresponding sides. D is the midpoint of BC. E is the midpoint of AC. F is the midpoint of AB. When they give midpoints, if they ask you to find the vertices of a triangle, we can calculate. I suppose they given these midpoints like this. They given D is x1, y1, E is x2, y2, F is x3, y3. They given midpoints of sides of a triangle. They'll ask you to find the vertices of a triangle, right? If you observe carefully, this 4 vertices forms a parallelogram. This 4 vertices forms a parallelogram. So this is the missing vertex of a parallelogram. In that 3 consecutive vertices are given of a parallelogram. I hope you are understanding. Then how you will find this A? You observe carefully. A. These two are the opposite vertices now. So x2 plus x3 minus x1. y2 plus y3 minus y1. y2 plus y3 minus y1. This is the vertex A. Similarly, if they given only midpoints D, E, F, you want to find this vertex. You observe here, this B is the 4th vertex of this parallelogram. Here, these 3 vertices are consecutive of the parallelogram. In that case, here opposite vertices are there. Na? You observe them. What is vertex B? Vertex B is x1 plus x3 minus x2, y1 plus y3 minus y2. If you want, you can check, right? What is vertex C? You observe this vertex C. See, this is the 4th vertex of the parallelogram. You observe in that parallelogram opposite vertices x1 plus x2 minus x3, y1 plus y2 minus y3. This will gives you the coordinates of vertex C. I hope you understand this. In a equilateral triangle, if they given 2 vertices as x1, y1 and x2, y2, then how you will find the 3rd vertex? Actually, many of you will forget this formula. Actually, it is easy. There is a trick to memorize this. You write like this first, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Midpoint formula is there like that. Okay. Next, you write here plus or minus, you write here minus or plus. That means when you take plus here, you will take minus. When you take minus here, you will take plus into root 3 times of difference of y coordinates, y1 minus y2, y1 minus y. This is the formula to find 3rd vertex of equilateral triangle when they given 2 vertices x1, y1 and x2, y2. If x1, y1, x2, y2 are the opposite vertices of a square, then to find the other 2 vertices. Opposite vertices means suppose these 2 are the opposite vertices. They given opposite vertices of a square. To find other 2 opposite vertices in a square, we have a formula. To please observe, in 3rd vertex of equilateral triangle, I just written formula wrong here. See, this is y1 minus y2 I written. This is not y1 minus y2. This is x1 minus x2. Okay. Now come back to this. To find the other 2 opposite vertices of a square, the formula is, first you write same like earlier. What way to memorize? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. You write like this. Next, you write plus or minus. Here you write minus or plus. You write here difference of y coordinates, y1 minus y2. Here you write difference of x coordinates, x1 minus x. So this is the formula to find opposite vertices of a square when they given 2 opposite vertices, right? See, memorizing these things with little bit of practice, you can learn. If you feel it is difficult, obviously it is difficult, right? But I just want you to know there exists a formula to find opposite vertices of a square when they are given 2 opposite vertices, right? Actually, I need to do that locus of a point, translation of axis concept, but this already became 3 hours video now. I don't want to make it more lengthier. It's difficult. So later, whenever we start this coordinate geometry straight lines chapter, I'll explain neatly what is locus of a point, what is translation of axis. All those things we will discuss later. Now, related to this coordinates geometry, there are around 20 shortcut tricks are there. All the tricks now we will learn one after another. Please watch all 3 examples. Then only you will get the clarity. By seeing only first example, you do not come to the conclusion this is the only method we have to form a right angle triangle. So this trick is all about, in some cases, by seeing the vertices, we can say that directly given vertices forms a right angle triangle. Trick to check vertices of a right angle triangle. You observe this question. They given the points A, B, C. Then the triangle ABC is what? Here, by observing the vertices, directly we can say these vertices forms a right angle triangle. How? You observe all x coordinates. Any two x coordinates are equal. You observe the x coordinates. This x coordinate is 3. Here x coordinate is 3. X coordinate is 5. Any two x coordinates are equal? Yes. This x coordinate and this x coordinate are equal. Okay. Now you check that any two y coordinates are equal. This is y coordinate, this is y coordinate, this is y coordinate. You check any two y coordinates are equal? Yes. Any two y coordinates are equal. In the given three vertices, if any two x coordinates are equal and any two y coordinates are equal, those three vertices definitely forms a right angle triangle. That's it. That is the trick. Now I'll explain the reason behind this. You observe when two x coordinates are equal, you join these 2 points. That side will be parallel to y axis. You will get that side like this. You observe these 2 points. Here y coordinates are equal. Na? If you join these 2 points, that will be parallel to x axis. So these two sides are perpendicular. So if you join all these points, definitely it forms a right angle triangle. To understand this trick, I am going to do 3 examples. Please watch all 3 examples, then only you will get the clarity. So here, what is the right option? Forms a right angle triangle. These vertices forms a right angle triangle and it is right angled at 3, 2. You observe, this is the point in which both the coordinates are marked. So these 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle and it is right angled at 3, 2. You observe here, they are asking given vertices forms a what type of triangle. Now, by observing the vertices, we can decide what type of triangle it is. You observe that any two x coordinates are equal. You see this x coordinates are equal. Now, you check that any two y coordinates are equal. You see this is minus 1 by 2, this is minus 1 by 2. Yes, in the given vertices, two x coordinates are equal and two y coordinates are equal. Definitely these 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle. And where it is right angled? It is right angled at 2, minus 1 by 2. Okay, without fail, you please watch 3rd example also to get clarity. You observe this, they given vertices A, B, C. They are asking the triangle ABC is what type of triangle. First, you check that any two x coordinates are equal. No, all x coordinates are different. You check that any two y coordinates are equal. No, it doesn't mean that it must satisfy that condition. Then only they forms a right angle triangle. You observe here, these 3 vertices are also forms a right angle triangle. How we prove 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle? Generally, we will go with Pythagoras theorem. But I am going to do here in another method. What I will do here, I will calculate slope of AB and I will calculate slope of BC and I will calculate slope of AC. Product of any two is minus 1. Then I can say given vertices forms a right angle triangle. How to calculate slope of a line passing through 2 points? What is the formula? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the formula to calculate slope of a line passing through 2 points. Here slope of AB. What is the formula? Here I will take A as x1 y1, B as x2 y2. Slope of AB, y2 minus y1, 7 minus 6, 1 divided by x2 minus x1, 3 minus 5, minus 2. Slope of AB is minus 1 by 2. Slope of BC, you take B as x1 y1, C as x2 y2. What is slope of BC formula? y2 minus y1, 9 minus 7. 2 divided by x2 minus x1, 4 minus 3, 1. This is nothing but 2 only. Here no need to calculate slope of AC because you observe product of these two is what? You observe slope of AB into slope of BC. Slope of AB is minus 1 by 2. Slope of BC is 2. When you multiply them, you are getting minus 1. When product of slopes is minus 1, we can say that these two sides are perpendicular. Sides AB, BC are perpendicular. So what we can say? We can say that these 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle. So this trick is all about, in some cases, by seeing the vertices, we can say that directly given vertices forms a right angle triangle. I hope you understand this trick. In next trick, when given vertices forms a right angle triangle, how to calculate orthocenter, circumcenter we will learn. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. In last class, we learned by seeing the vertices how to check given vertices forms a right angle triangle or not. In this class, we will learn how to find orthocenter of a right angled triangle. For a right angled triangle, orthocenter is where the triangle is right angle, that vertex is the orthocenter. Orthocenter, what is orthocenter? Point of intersection of altitudes of a triangle is called orthocenter. Actually, calculating orthocenter when the vertices are given is little lengthy method. But we can do this directly when you identify that given vertices forms a right angled triangle. You observe these are the given vertices. You check that any two x coordinates are equal in these 3 points. You see this x coordinate are equal. Correct? Very good. You observe any two y coordinates are equal. Y coordinates? Yes, these two y coordinates are equal. In the given vertices, two x coordinates are equal, two y coordinates are equal. It means that these vertices definitely forms a right angle triangle. That is the trick one we learn. Okay, and you observe here, this is a right angle triangle which is right angled at 2, 5. When the triangle is right angle triangle, the orthocenter of the triangle is where it is right angled. That is the orthocenter. You observe this right angle triangle. What is orthocenter of this right angle triangle? For a right angle triangle, orthocenter is where the triangle is right angle, that vertex is the orthocenter. This triangle is right angle at this point. So this will be orthocenter of this triangle. And these vertices forms a right angle triangle and right angled at 2, 5. What is orthocenter of the triangle with these 3 vertices? That is 2, 5. Now we'll see one more example. You observe this question. The orthocenter of triangle formed by these 3 vertices. First, you observe all the vertices. You observe that any two x coordinates are equal. You observe any two x coordinates are equal. Yes, these two x coordinates are equal. Now, you observe that any two y coordinates are equal. Y coordinates? Yes, these two y coordinates are equal. In given 3 vertices, if any two x coordinates are equal and any two y coordinates are equal, then those 3 vertices definitely forms a right angled triangle. These 3 vertices forms a right angled triangle and it is right angled at this point, -1, -3. And just now what we learned, the orthocenter of a right angled triangle is where the triangle is right angled. That vertex is the orthocenter. These 3 vertices forms a right angled triangle, right angled at this point. So what is orthocenter? Orthocenter is -1, -3. This is the right option. In next class, we will learn a shortcut trick how to find orthocenter of a triangle when one of the given vertices is origin. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick 3. In this trick, we will learn how to find orthocenter of a triangle when one of the vertices of the triangle is origin. This trick works only when one of the given vertices is origin. In the next trick, we will learn that if one of the vertex is not origin, then how to find orthocenter. That also we will learn in next class. Before going to start the solution of this, I'll give a shortcut formula to this first and then we'll start the solution. You see, this is the shortcut formula to find orthocenter of a triangle when one of the vertices is origin. Remembering this formula is not a big deal. You observe here this formula is minus k into y1 minus y2 comma k into x1 minus x2, where k is x1 x2 plus y1 y2 divided by x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Remembering this formula is not a big deal, just little bit of practice is needed. Okay, now let's start the solution. First, you consider given vertices 0, 0, 8, 0, 4, 6. Other than 0, 0, you take one vertex as x1, y1, another vertex as x2, y2, and then you calculate the value of k. What is k formula? x1, x2 plus y1, y2 divided by x1, y2 minus x2, y1. See here, x1, x2, 8 4s are 32 plus y1, y2, 0 into 6 is 0 divided by x1, y2, 6 8s are 48 minus x2, y1, 4 into 0 is 0. Here this is 32 by 48. 16 table you take, 16 2s are, 16 3s are. K value is 2 by 3. Now orthocenter formula. What is orthocenter formula? Minus k. What is k value you got? 2 by 3 into y1 minus y2, 0 minus 6, that is minus 6, comma, k value is 2 by 3 into x1 minus x2, 8 minus 4 is 4. You do little bit of simplification here. This minus of minus is plus, 3 in this 2 times. This will become 4, comma, here this is 8 by 3. So orthocenter is 4, 8 by 3. First option is the right option. Little bit of practice is needed. Now we will do one more problem of same type. You observe this second question. The orthocenter of the triangle formed with these 3 vertices. First you consider all the vertices. Now other than this origin, you consider this first vertex as x1, y1. Second vertex you take it as x2, y2. Now I will find the value of k. What is k formula? x1, x2, that is 1 into 2, 2 plus y1, y2, 2 into 5, 10 divided by x1, y2, 1 into 5, 5 minus x2, y1 is 4. That is 12 divided by 1, that is same as 12. We got k value. Now orthocenter equal to, what is the formula? Minus k. What is k? 12 into y1 minus y2, 2 minus 5, that is minus 3, comma, k is 12 into x1 minus x2, 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. If we simplify this, what you will get? Minus of minus plus, 12 3s are 36, comma, 12 into minus 1 is minus 12. You observe the options, 36, comma, minus 12 is the right option. In next trick, we will learn if none of the vertex is origin, then how to find the orthocenter. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is shortcut trick number 4. In last trick, we learned how to find orthocenter of a triangle when one of the vertex is 0, 0. Here I am going to use same formula in this trick also. You observe orthocenter of a triangle with vertices. You see here none of the vertex is origin. This is the formula that we learn in trick number 3. To find the orthocenter when one of the given vertex is origin, then we use this formula. Minus k into y1 minus y2, comma, k into x1 minus x2. Where k is x1, x2 plus y1, y2 divided by x1, y2 minus x2, y1. Now, let's see the solution of this problem. Orthocenter of a triangle whose vertices are. First, you consider all given vertices 4, 1, 7, 4, 5, minus 2. Now, what I'll do, I'll make one of the vertex as origin. How? In all these vertices, what I'll do, in each individual vertex, I'll subtract with this vertex. That means I'll subtract 4, 1. You observe here, you can understand. 4 minus 4 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. Now 7 minus 4 is 3, 4 minus 1 is 3. Now 5 minus 4, 1, minus 2 minus 1, that is minus 3. You observe here, I made one of these vertex as origin. Now I'll go with this formula. What I'll do here, other than origin, one vertex I'll take it as x1, y1, another vertex I'll take it as x2, y2. Now I'll find this k value. What is k value? x1, x2, x1, x2, 3 into 1 is 3 plus y1, y2, 3 into minus 3 that is minus 9 divided by x1, y2, x1, y2, 3 into minus 3 that is minus 9 minus x2, y1, x2, y1 is 3. What you will get? 3 minus 9 is minus 6 divided by minus 9 minus 3 is minus 12. So that equal to 1 by 2. Now this k value I'll substitute in this formula. You see what you will get. Minus k. What is k value we got? 1 by 2 into y1 minus y2. 3 minus of minus 3 plus 3. That means this is 6 comma k. That is 1 by 2 into x1 minus x2, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Okay, now you see this 2 in this 3 times, here 2 will get cancelled. What you got here? You got minus 3 comma 1. But this is not the orthocenter. Here I subtracted 4 comma 1. Same I'll add here. I'll add that vertex here 4 comma 1. Now minus 3 plus 4. Minus 3 plus 4 is 1. Comma 1 plus 1 is 2. So the orthocenter of the triangle formed by these vertices is 1 comma 2. I hope you understand this trick. Now we will try one more example to understand the same trick. You observe the second question. The orthocenter of a triangle with vertices 3 comma 2, minus 4 comma 1, minus 5 comma 8. First you consider all the vertices. To make one of the vertex is origin, what I'll do? I'll subtract all these points with 3 comma 2. Now 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. Minus 4 minus 3 that is minus 7. 1 minus 2 that is minus 1. Minus 5 minus 3 that is minus 8. 8 minus 2 is 6. Now you observe one of the vertex is 0 comma 0. Now to apply this formula, I'll calculate the value of k. x1, x2. Here, other than origin, you take first point as x1 comma y1, second point as x2 comma y2. x1, x2, minus 7 into minus 8, that is 56, plus y1 into y2, that is minus 1 into 6, minus 6, divided by x1, y2, x1, y2, minus 7 into 6, that is minus 42, minus x2 into y1, x2 into y1, minus 8 into minus 1, that is plus 8. 56 minus 6 is 50, divided by minus 42 minus 8 is minus 50. 50 divided by minus 50 is minus 1. So I got k value as minus 1. Now I'll substitute this k value in this. Minus k value is minus 1. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1 into y1 minus y2. y1 minus y2 minus 1 minus 6 is minus 7, comma k value is minus 1 into x1 minus x2 minus 7 minus of minus plus 8. Minus 7 plus 8 is 1. Okay. So what you will get here, that equal to minus 7 comma minus 1. This is not orthocenter because we subtracted 3 comma 2 from all vertices. Now what I'll do, I'll add the same vertex here. Minus 7 plus 3. I'm adding here. Minus 7 plus 3. That is minus 4, comma minus 1 plus 2. That is plus 1. Therefore, the orthocenter of the triangle found by these 3 vertices is minus 4 comma 1. So if you observe the options, second option is the right option. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 5. You observe this question, orthocenter of the triangle with vertices. If you observe the vertices, there is a pattern. For example, you take this point, x coordinate, and its reciprocal is there, 1 by 2. You observe this point, its reciprocal 1 by 3 is there. You see here, this point, x coordinate, its reciprocal 1 by 4 is there. So, if given vertices are of this form a comma 1 by a, b comma 1 by b, c comma 1 by c, then we can write its orthocenter in seconds. If the vertices are of this form, then orthocenter is minus 1 divided by ABC, comma minus ABC. Now let's start the solution for this first problem. Orthocenter of a triangle, these vertices. When you observe the vertices, they are of the form a comma 1 by a, b comma 1 by b, c comma 1 by c. Then first I'll calculate ABC. What is ABC? A is 2, B is 3, C is 4. 2 into 3 is 6, 6 into 4 is 24. ABC is 24. Now I'll write orthocenter. What is orthocenter? Minus 1 divided by 24, comma, minus ABC. What is ABC? ABC is 24. So you observe the options. Which option is correct? Minus 1 by 4, comma, minus 24 is the right option. Now we will try one more problem of same type. Now you see the second question. Orthocenter of a triangle with vertices 1 by 2 comma 2, 1 by 3 comma 3, 1 by 4 comma 4. Little bit of difference is there. It's not like 2 comma 1 by 2. It is 1 by 2 comma 2. But basic idea is you observe this point. 1 by 2 reciprocal. 1 divided by 1 by 2, that is same as 2. 1 by 3 reciprocal, 1 divided by 1 by 3, which is same as 3. 1 by 4 reciprocal, 1 divided by 1 by 4, which is same as 4. So here these points are also of this form only. A comma 1 by a, b comma 1 by b, c comma 1 by c. Then orthocenter formula is this only. Okay, let's start the solution for this problem. Orthocenter of a triangle with these three vertices. As the vertices are of this form, orthocenter formula is this. First, I'll calculate what is ABC. What is A? A is 1 by 2. What is B? B is 1 by 3. What is C? 1 by 4. That equal to 1 divided by 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4, 24. 1 by 24. Now, I'll write orthocenter formula. Minus 1 divided by ABC is 1 divided by 24, comma, minus ABC is 1 divided by 24. Okay. Here, as minus sign is there, I'll write minus sign. 1 divided by 1 by 24 is 24. Minus 24, comma, minus 1 divided by 24. You observe which option is the right option? Second option is the right option. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends. I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 6 in coordinate geometry. This is very useful trick. We use this trick very frequently. What is this trick? To find equation of a straight line, we will use this shortcut. To find which line equation, we will use this shortcut. If a straight line passes through the point x1, y1 and having slope m, then to find that line equation, we are going to use this shortcut. Before starting the solution of this problem, you need to understand few things. You observe here, we know this formula. Slope of a line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is minus a by b. You observe this point, slope of a line 2x plus 3y plus k is some constant, is what? Is minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. That means when we know this minus 2 by 3, this part of the line equation we can write it very easily. And you see slope of a line 2x minus 3y plus k equal to 0. Here k is some constant. What is slope of this line? Minus x coefficient 2 divided by y coefficient is minus 3. That is 2 by 3. What I am trying to say, if you know slope is 2 by 3, this part of the line equation we can write it very easily. And one important point, when slope is negative here, you see here plus sign is there. When slope is positive, you can see minus sign is there here. If I know that slope of a line is minus 1 by 2, then what I can write here? I can write here minus is there, na? You write plus here, x plus 2y plus some constant will be there. I do not worry about this constant. I am trying to explain this part. When I know slope is minus 1 by 2, this part is x plus 2y. Suppose m equal to 1 by 2. Here m is positive. Then it will be, here positive is there, na? It will be x minus 2y plus some constant equal to 0. Come to the solution of this question. You observe this question. We need to find equation of a line passes through the point 1 comma 2 and having slope 3 by 4. As we know slope is 3 by 4, then ax plus by part we can write very easily. How to write? 3x minus 4y. However, here this is positive, na? So you write minus here. After that, you always write minus and you need to find out the constant here. How to find the constant? This line passes through the point 1 comma 2. Na? What I'll do, that point 1 comma 2, I'll substitute in this expression. Substitute 3 into 1 minus 4 into 2. That is 3 minus 8. That equal to minus 5. So here the constant is minus 5 equal to 0. Over. If you can do little bit of simplification here. What is that? 3x minus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. You observe which option is the right option. 3x minus 4y plus 5 equal to 0. This is the right option. Now we will try one more problem of same type. You observe this second question. Equation of a line passes through the point 2 comma 1 and having slope minus 3 by 4. What they given? Slope is given minus 3 by 4. When we know the slope, then first part of the line equation we can write very easily. As here minus sign is there, it is very simple. Here plus we will write 3x plus 4y. You always write minus here. And now you need to find this constant. To find this constant, they given line passes through the point 2 comma 1. To find this constant, you substitute this point 2 comma 1 in this expression. What you will get? 3 into 2. In place of x, you write 2 plus 4 into 1. That is what? 3 2s are 6 plus 4 into 1 is 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. So this is 3x plus 4y minus 10 equal to 0. Where is the option? C. This is the right option. Little bit of practice is needed. Believe me guys, this is very useful trick in straight lines. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 7 in coordinate geometry. This trick is all about finding equation of a line. To find the equation of a line, we have one wonderful shortcut trick. You observe here, I considered two examples. First one is point slope form. If a line passes through the point minus 1 comma 2 and having slope 2 by 3, how we will find that line equation? Second one is 2-point form. The equation of a line passes through the point 2 comma 4 and minus 5 comma 6. What shortcut we'll discuss now, that is very useful and we can do these line equations in seconds. You see the first question. They given slope is 2 by 3. When m equal to 2 by 3, then you can write like this. 2x minus 3y. Here this positive sign is there, here plus is there, so you write minus here. Minus. Now we need to find constant part of this line equation. To find constant part of this line equation, you substitute the point minus 1 comma 2 in this expression. Substitute what you will get? 2 into minus 1 minus 3y. 3 into 2. Okay. So this is minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6 is minus 8. So what you will get here? You will get 2x minus 3y plus 8 equal to 0. This is the equation of a line passes through the point minus 1 comma 2 and having slope 2 by 3. You observe here how easy this trick is. It is a single line answer. In one step you can get the answer. Now you see 2-point form. 2-point form also we know the formula to find slope of a line passing through 2 points. y2 minus y1, 6 minus 4. 2 divided by x2 minus x1 minus 5 minus 2, that is minus 7. When you know slope, then we can write first part of the line equation very easily. Here minus is there, you write plus here. 2x plus 7y. You write like this, minus. Now you need to find this constant. To find this constant, you take any one point of your choice, any one point. Substitute in this expression. I'll take 2 comma 4. I'll substitute in this expression. What you will get? 2 into 2 plus 7 into 4. 2 2s are 4 plus 7 4s are 28. 28 plus 4 is 32. So the answer is 2x plus 7y minus 32 equal to 0. See how easy it is. We can save so much of time. These are one-step solutions. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 8. In this trick, we will learn how to find the equation of a line passing through 2 points shortcut. You observe this first question. The equation of a line passing through the points 4, 1 and 4, -1. Actually, we will find this line equation by using 2 points form formula, but it is not necessary. You observe the points. You see here, 2 x coordinates are equal. 2 x coordinates are equal. So this line equation is x equal to 4. That's it. Which option is the right option? Third option is the right option. What is the reason behind this? If 2 x coordinates are equal, then that line is parallel to y-axis. If any line is parallel to y-axis, its general form is x equal to k. That is the reason. So while finding equation of a line passing through 2 points, if you can observe that any 2 x coordinates are equal, directly we can write that line equation is x equal to 4. Now we will try the another question. You see the second question. The equation of a line passes through the points 1, 3 and -1, 3. To find this line equation, actually we will use 2-point form formula. But you observe the points. You can see here 2 y coordinates are equal. 2 y coordinates are equal means that line equation is y equal to 3. What is the reason behind this? If 2 y coordinates are equal, then that line is parallel to x-axis. General form of a line equation which is parallel to x-axis is y equal to k. While finding a line equation passing through 2 points, if you can observe that any 2 y coordinates are equal, directly we can write that line equation is y equal to 3. Very simple. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to PR Max class. This is trick number 9. Finding circumcenter of a right angled triangle. When we can observe that given vertices forms a right angled triangle, calculating circumcenter is very easy. You observe this question. Circumcenter of a triangle with these 3 vertices. First, I will consider all the vertices. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, -1. You observe here, any 2 x coordinates are equal? Yes, these 2 x coordinates are equal. You observe, any 2 y coordinates are equal? Yes, these 2 y coordinates are equal. In a triangle, when we observe all 3 vertices, any 2 x coordinates are equal and any 2 y coordinates are equal, then definitely those 3 vertices forms a right angled triangle. And you observe, this is the point, both coordinates are marked. And these 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle and it is right angled at 3, 2. Then these 2 points are the end points of hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, circumcenter is midpoint of hypotenuse. These are the end points of hypotenuse. So circumcenter equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, 1 plus 3 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, 2 plus -1 divided by 2. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 by 2. So right option is 2, 1 by 2. You see the second question. Circumcenter of a triangle with these vertices. First, I will consider all the vertices. -3, 4. 1 by 2, 4. 1 by 2, 1. You observe all the vertices. Any 2 x coordinates are equal? Yes. You observe that any 2 y coordinates are equal? Yes. If any 2 x coordinates and any 2 y coordinates are equal, definitely those 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle. You observe, this is the point, both coordinates are marked. That means these 3 vertices forms a right angle triangle and it is right angle at this point. Then remaining 2 points are the end points of hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, circumcenter is midpoint of hypotenuse. So midpoint formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So what you will get here, -6 plus 1, that is -5 by 2, 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. You observe the option -5 by 2, 5 by 2. First option is the right option. In this trick, 2 things you need to know. When we observe the vertices of a triangle, if any 2 x coordinates and any 2 y coordinates are equal, then those vertices forms a right angle triangle. Second point, in a right angle triangle, circumcenter is midpoint of hypotenuse. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 10 in coordinate geometry. In this class, we will learn the shortcut formula to find circumcenter of a triangle when one of the vertex is origin. When one of the given vertices of a triangle is origin, to find the circumcenter, this is the shortcut formula. You observe this is not a difficult one. You observe the denominator, 2r is there. Here minus 2r is there. y2p minus y1q. x2p minus x1q. It's not a difficult thing. Little bit of practice needed. That's it. What is p? x1 square plus y1 square. What is q? x2 square plus y2 square. What is r? x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Okay, let's start the solution of this problem. Circumcenter of a triangle with these three vertices. First, I'll consider given vertices. Given vertices are 0, 0, 3, 1, 1, 3. Other than origin, you consider first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2. I'll calculate p value. What is p value? x1 square plus y1 square. That is 3 square plus 1. That is 10. Now I'll calculate q value. What is q value? x2 square plus y2 square. 1 square plus 3 square. That is 10. Okay. Now I'll calculate r value. What is r? x1 y2 minus x2 y1. x1 y2. 3 3s are 9 minus x2 y1 1, that is 8. Now substitute these things here. Okay, y2p 3 into 10 30 minus y1q 1 into 10 divided by 2r. R is 8, 2r is 16. Here minus 2r is there, so I'll write minus 16. Now x2p 1 into 10 minus x1q 3 into 10, that is 30. Okay, if I simplify this further, what I'll get? 30 minus 10, 20 by 16. 10 minus 30 is minus 20. Minus 20 divided by minus 16. Now you consider that 4 table, 4 5s are 4 4s are. Here minus minus will get cancelled. This is also 5 by 4. Now you observe the options. Third option is the right option. Now let's try one more problem of same type. You observe this second question, circumcenter of a triangle with these vertices. You can observe that one of the vertex is origin. Now first I'll consider given vertices 0, 0, 2, minus 1, minus 1, 3. Other than origin, first vertex I'll take it as x1, y1. Second vertex I'll take it as x2, y2. Now I'll calculate p. What is p? x1 square plus y1 square. 4 plus minus 1 whole square. That is 4 plus 1 is 5. Now I'll calculate q. Minus 1 whole square. 1 plus 3 square is 9, 10. Now I'll calculate r. What is r? x1, y2. That is 2 into 3, 6 minus x2, y1, 1. That is 5. Now I'll substitute these values in this formula. y2p, that is 3 into 5, 15 minus y1q, minus 1 into 10, minus of minus plus 10 divided by 2r, 2 into 5, that is 10, comma, x2p, minus 1 into 5, that is minus 5, minus x1q, 2 into 10, 20 divided by minus 2r, that is minus 10. Okay, 15 plus 10 is 25. 25 divided by 10, this is minus 25 divided by minus 10. What happens here? 5 table, 5 times 5 table, 2 times 5 by 2. Here minus will get cancelled. This is 5 by 2. So answer is 5 by 2 comma 5 by 2. Which option is right option? First option is right option. I hope you understand this trick. In next class, we will learn shortcut trick for circumcenter of a triangle if none of the vertex is origin. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 11. Shortcut to find circumcenter of a triangle when vertices are given. In this shortcut, we are going to use the formula that what we used in trick number 10. This is the formula to find circumcenter of a triangle when one of the vertex is origin. You observe these vertices. none of the vertex is origin. So what I'll do, I'll make one of the vertex as origin. First, you consider all given vertices 1, 1, 2, -1, 3, 2. What I'll do, I'll make one of the vertex as origin. How? I'll subtract all vertices with 1, 1. See how? 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. 2 minus 1, 1. Minus 1 minus 1, that is minus 2, 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Now you see, I made one of the vertex as origin. To find the circumcenter, if one of the vertex is origin, we use this formula that we discussed in trick number 10 also. What I'll do now, other than this origin, first vertex I'll take it as x1, y1. Second vertex I'll take it as x2, y2. Now I'll calculate p. What is p? x1 square plus y1 square. That is 1 square plus minus 2 whole square. That equal to 5. Now I'll calculate q. What is q? x2 square plus y2 square. 2 square plus 1 square, that is 5. Okay. Now I'll calculate r. What is r? x1 y2 minus x2 y1. x1 y2, that is 1 minus 2 y1 is minus 4. Minus of minus will become plus 4. That equal to 5. Now I'll substitute all these values here. y2p. 1 into 5, that is 5 minus y1q minus 2 into 5, that is minus 10. Minus of minus will become plus 10 divided by 2r. 2 into 5 is 10, x2p 2 into 5, that is 10 minus x1q 1 into 5, 5 divided by minus 2r, that is minus 10. I'll simplify this. We'll see what you will get. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 divided by 10, 10 minus 5, 5 divided by minus 10. 5 table you observe here, 3 divided by 2. 5 table 3 times, 5 table 2 times. This is minus 1 by 2. This is not the circumcenter. As we subtracted 1, 1 here, we need to add the same point. Add 1, 1. See here, 3 by 2 plus 1. What is 3 by 2 plus 1? That is 5 by 2. That equal to here 5 by 2, minus 1 by 2 plus 1. Minus 1 by 2 plus 1 is plus 1 by 2. So observe the options 5 by 2, 1 by 2. Where it is? So first option is the right option. Little bit of practice is needed. This is not a difficult one. This is very useful shortcut. Now we will try one more example of same type. You observe the second question. The point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors of a triangle formed by the vertices. Do not confuse. The point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is known as circumcenter. So here we need to calculate circumcenter of a triangle formed by these vertices. First, I'll consider the given vertices 2, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Here, none of the vertex is origin. This is the formula to calculate circumcenter of a triangle when one of the vertex is origin. So what I'll do, I'll make one of the vertices origin by subtracting all the points with 2, 1 like this. See, 2 minus 2, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, okay. 5 minus 2, 3, 2 minus 1, 1, okay. 3 minus 2, 1, 4 minus 1 is 3. Now you can observe here one of the vertex is origin. To find the circumcenter, now we can use this formula. In this formula, PQR I'll calculate first. What is P? x1 square plus y1 square. In these three vertices, other than origin, you take first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2. P, x1 square plus y1 square, 9 plus 1, that is 10. Q is x2 square plus y2 square, 1 plus 9, that is 10. R, what is R? x1, y2 minus x2, y1. x1, y2, 3, sir, 9 minus x2, y1, that is 1, that equal to 8. Now I'll substitute all these things in this. y2p, that is 3 into 10, that is 30 minus y1q, 1 into 10, 10 divided by 2r, as r is 8, 2r is 16, okay. x2p, 1 into 10, 10 minus x1q, 3 into 10, 30 divided by minus 2r, that is minus 16, okay. 30 minus 10, that is 20. 20 divided by 16, 10 minus 30 minus 20 divided by minus 16. Now 4 table, 4 5s are 4 4s are. Here minus minus will get cancelled. You will get 5 by 4. But this is not the circumcenter. What we did, we subtracted 2 comma 1 like that. For this point, I need to add again same point. I need to add 2 comma 1. So 5 by 4 plus 2. 5 by 4 plus 2. What it is? 5 plus 8. 13. 13 by 4 comma 5 by 4 plus 1. 5 by 4 plus 1 is 9 by 4. Therefore, the circumcenter of a triangle with these 3 vertices is 13 by 4 comma 9 by 4. Which option is the right option? Second option is the right option. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 12. When vertices of a triangle are given, how to find its area? You observe this first question. Area of triangle with vertices. 3 vertices are given. You need to find area of triangle. Actually, to calculate area of triangle, we use this formula. Half into modulus of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. But I am not going to use that formula here. I'll use shortcut to find area of this triangle. First, I'll consider the given vertices. You observe here, I consider the given vertices minus 3 comma 4, 1 comma minus 2, 5 comma 5. Now what I'll do, I'll make one of vertex as origin. How? You subtract all the vertices with any one point. Generally, I'll consider the first point. Subtract all the vertices with minus 3 comma 4. See, minus 3 minus of minus 3, that is 0. 4 minus 4, 0. 1 minus of minus 3, that is 4. Minus 2 minus 4, minus 6. 5 minus of minus 3, that is 8. 5 minus 4 is 1. Now you can see one of the vertex is origin. Now to calculate area of triangle, I'll use this formula. Area of triangle is half into modulus of x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Here, other than origin, the first vertex I'll consider as x1 y1, second vertex I'll consider as x2 y2. Half into modulus of x1 y2, that is 4 into 1, that is 4, minus x2 y1 minus 6 into 8, that is minus 48. Minus of minus plus 48. 48 plus 4 is 52. 52 divided by 2 is 26 square units. So, which option is the right option? Second option is the right option. Now, we will try one more problem of same type. You observe the second question. You need to find area of triangle with these vertices. First, I'll consider given vertices 4 comma 4, 3 comma minus 2, minus 3 comma 16. You can observe here none of the vertex is origin. Now what I'll do, I'll make one vertex as origin. How? I'll subtract all these points with the first point 4 comma 4. You see 4 minus 4, that is 0. 4 minus 4, that is 0. 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. Minus 2 minus 4, minus 6. Minus 3 minus 4, minus 7. 16 minus 4, that is 12. Now you can observe here one of the vertex is origin. When one of the vertex is origin, to calculate area of triangle, I'll use this formula. Half into modulus of x1 y2 minus x2 y1. Here, other than origin, you consider first vertex as x1 y1, second vertex as x2 y2. So here half into modulus of x1 y2, that is minus 12, minus x2 y1. x2 y1 is 7 6 are 42. Okay, that equal to half into modulus of minus 12 minus 42, that is minus 54. Now modulus of minus 54 is 54. 54 divided by 2, that is 27. So answer is 27 square units. So which option is the right option? First option is the right option. Just little bit of practice is needed. With explanation, if I can complete in this short period of time, you can do it faster than me if you practice this type of problems. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 13. Shortcut to find in what ratio a particular point divides the line segment joining 2 points. You observe this question. The point 8, 4 divides line joining these 2 points in what ratio? We need to find out in what ratio the point 8, 4 divides line joining these 2 points. General method of doing this problem is this, but we have a shortcut. By using the shortcut, we can do this problem in seconds. What I'll do, I'll consider this point as x1, y1, and I'll consider this point as x2, y2, and this point as x, y. Here, the point x, y divides line joining the points x1, y1 and x2, y2. To find this ratio, the shortcut formula is x1 minus x is to x minus x2. Or else you can use this shortcut also. y1 minus y is to y minus y2. Okay. Now here what is x1? x1 is 5 minus x is what? 8 is to x is what? 8 minus x2. What is x2? 9. 5 minus 8 is what? That is minus 3 is to 8 minus 9 is minus 1. Minus 3 is to minus 1. Minus minus will get cancelled. You will get 3 is to 1. Required ratio is 3 is to 1. Now we will try one more problem of same type. You observe the second question. The points A, B, C are collinear. If the points are collinear means they lie on a same line. So I consider all the points on the same line. We do not know what is their order, but they just given the points are collinear. Collinear means the point lies on a same line. Okay. The ratio in which A divides BC. They are asking the ratio in which A divides BC. So here A is dividing BC. Like that I consider the points ABC. So what is the formula to find the ratio? I'll take this B as x1, y1 and this C as x2, y2 and this A as x, y. To find the ratio, the formula is x1 minus x is to x minus x2, or we can use this formula also. y1 minus y is to y minus y2. Now x1 minus x. What is x1? Minus 3 minus x is 1 is to x is 1 minus x2. x2 is 7. Minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4 is to 1 minus 7 is minus 6. Now this is nothing but 4 is to 6. Minus minus will get cancelled. You will get 4 is to 6, which is same as 2 is to 3. 4 divided by 6 is same as 2 is to 3. Now observe which option is the right option. First option is the right option. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 14. In this trick, we are going to learn how to check given vertices forms a equilateral triangle or not. By seeing the given vertices, can we decide these vertices forms a equilateral triangle? All those things we are going to discuss in this class. Before that, you need to know one beautiful statement related to equilateral triangle. What is that statement? The statement is like this. In an equilateral triangle, coordinates of all vertices cannot be rational. Coordinates of all vertices cannot be rational. What this statement is trying to say? If I consider a triangle with vertices like this, you observe here, all the coordinates of the vertices are rational or not. You see? Rational, 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 rational number. All the coordinates of vertices are rational. Definitely, these three vertices are not going to form an equilateral triangle. These are not the vertices of an equilateral triangle as per this statement. Keep this point in your mind. After first example, I will tell you one more very important point related to the same statement. First, let me do the first example. You observe this question. The triangle with vertices forms what type of triangle we need to identify. First, I'll consider all the vertices of a triangle. You observe here all the vertices. All the coordinates of vertices are rational. You see here, irrational number is there. So here, as per the statement that what we discussed, if all the coordinates of the vertices are not rational, there is a chance that these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. There is a chance, not 100% sure. That we'll discuss after this example. Now, I need to check these vertices forms a equilateral triangle or not. General method of checking the vertices forms a equilateral triangle or not. We will calculate AB, BC, CA. Then we will check all the distances are equal or not. If all the distances are equal, then we say these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. But I'll do in another method. You say that it is easy method or not in comments. What I'll do, I'll subtract all the vertices with 2, 4. I'll subtract all the vertices with 2, 4. Then you see what happens. 2 minus 2, 0. 4 minus 4, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. 6 minus 4, 2. 2 plus root 3 minus 2, that is root 3. 5 minus 4, 1. Now you see, I'll name it as O, A, B. If it is a triangle with vertices OAB, what I'll do, I'll calculate OA, OB, AB to check they forms a equilateral triangle or not. See, instead of calculating AB, calculating OA is very easy as per my point of view. You see, OA is what? Square root of sum of squares of coordinates of A. 0 square plus 2 square, that is 4. Root 4 is what? 2. Now, OB. Calculating OB is very easy because one of the vertex is 0, 0 now. What is OB? Square root of sum of squares of coordinates of B. Root 3 whole square, that is 3. Plus 1 square is 1, that is 4. Root 4 is 2. Okay. Calculating AB. You know distance formula AB. Here 0 minus root 3 whole square, that is minus root 3 whole square. Minus root 3 whole square is 3. Plus 2 minus 1, that is 1. Root 4 is 2. So these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. Here what I am trying to say, when you observe the vertices, if all the coordinates of the vertices are not rational, there is a chance these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. Okay, now come to one important note point. You observe these vertices, all the coordinates of the vertices are rational. See, all the coordinates of vertices are rational. No, here irrational coordinate is there. So generally we will think that there is a chance these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. I am saying there is a chance, not 100% sure, but actually these vertices are not the vertices of a equilateral triangle. These vertices forms a right angle triangle. We already learned this trick. You observe any two x coordinates are equal. Yes, in these three vertices any two x coordinates are equal. And you observe that any two y coordinates are equal. Yes, these two y coordinates are equal. That means these vertices definitely forms a right angle triangle, and it is right angled at 2, 4. These are not vertices of equilateral triangle. These are the vertices of a right angle triangle. So what I am trying to say, when you observe the coordinates of vertices of a triangle, if the coordinates of a vertices of a triangle are not rational, there is a chance the vertices forms a equilateral triangle. It's not 100% sure that those vertices forms a equilateral triangle. Now we'll try to understand the same point with one more example. You observe the second example. The triangle with vertices is right angle triangle or equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle. Which triangle you need to find? First point, you consider all the vertices. You observe all the vertices. The coordinates of all vertices are rational. You observe here, irrational coordinates are there. There is a chance these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. We are not 100% sure. So what I'll do, general method is we'll calculate AB, BC, CA distances. If all the distances are equal, then these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. I have another trick to check these are the vertices of a equilateral triangle or not. What I'll do, I'll make one of the vertex as origin. How? I'll subtract all the vertices with 1, 2. See, 1 minus 1, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. Okay. 1 plus 2 root 3 minus 1, that is 2 root 3. 4 minus 2, that is 2. Okay. 1 minus 1, 0. 6 minus 2, 4. Now I'll name it as O, A, B. Now I'll calculate OA, OB, AB. Calculating OA is very easy because one of the vertex is origin. OA distance. Distance formula. Here OA is sum of squares of coordinates of this point. 2 root 3 whole square, that is 4 into 3, 12, plus 2 whole square, 4, that is root 16. Root 16 is 4. Okay. OB is square root of sum of squares of coordinates of B. 0 square 0 plus 4 square 16. 0 plus 16 is 16, root 16 is 4. Now calculate AB. AB distance formula. 2 root 3 minus 0 whole square, that is 2 root 3 whole square. 2 root 3 whole square is 12 plus 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Minus 2 whole square is 4. That is root 16. Root 16 is 4. You can observe all sides of the triangle are equal. So we say that these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. If you are able to identify that given vertices forms a equilateral triangle, finding orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter, centroid is very easy, because in an equilateral triangle, circumcenter, orthocenter, incenter, centroid coincides. So if you are able to identify given vertices forms a equilateral triangle, finding those things are very easy. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 15. In this class, we will learn how to check given vertices forms a equilateral triangle. You observe this first question, what they are asking. The points 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, 2 root 3, minus root 3 forms which triangle? In trick number 14 also, we learn how to check given vertices forms a equilateral triangle. But this is little different compared to the last trick. First, I'll consider given vertices. You observe all the coordinates of vertices of a triangle. You can see these coordinates are irrational. There is a chance these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. But however, here no need to check all the distances AB, BC, CA. No need to check. Directly we can say that these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. How? You observe these vertices. If the vertices are of the form A, B, minus A, minus B, B root 3, minus A root 3, then definitely these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. If you want, you can check calculating the distances AB, BC, CA. But however, here, this is the trick. If the vertices are of the form A, B, minus A, minus B, B root 3, minus A root 3, definitely these three vertices forms a equilateral triangle. And length of each side of that equilateral triangle is 2 into root over A square plus B square. And area of that equilateral triangle is root 3 into A square plus B square. This is the shortcut we have related to equilateral triangle. You observe these vertices. Here, this is like A, B. You can see this is nothing but minus A and this is nothing but minus B. And you see what is this? This is B into root 3. See this form, B into root 3, minus A. A is what? 1. Minus 1 into root 3 is nothing but minus root 3 only. So this is minus A into root 3. So given vertices are of the form A, B, minus A, minus B, B root 3, minus A root 3. So given vertices forms a equilateral triangle. And few more things also we can calculate very easily. Length of side of that equilateral triangle is 2 into root over A square plus B square. Here A is 1, B is 2. A square plus B square means it is 5. So these three vertices forms a equilateral triangle with side of length 2 root 5. Area of the equilateral triangle whose vertices are in this form, its area is root 3 into A square plus B square. That is 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. So area is 5 root 3. Now we will try one more example which is of same type. You observe the points minus 2, minus 3, 2, 3, 3 root 3, minus 2 root 3 forms what? You can observe these vertices. These are of this form. This vertex is of the form A, B. This vertex is of the form minus A, minus B. This vertex is of the form B root 3, minus A root 3. If the vertices are of the form A, B, minus A, minus B, B root 3, minus A root 3, these vertices definitely forms a equilateral triangle. So, given vertices forms a equilateral triangle. And what is the length of a side? What is length of side formula? Length of side is 2 into root over A square plus B square. Here 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Length of side of that equilateral triangle is 2 root 13. Next, area also we can calculate very easily. Area is root 3 into A square plus B square. What is A square plus B square? A square is 4, B square is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. So area is 13 root 3 square units. So what is the shortcut we learn in this class? If the vertices are of the form a comma b minus a comma minus b root 3 comma minus a root 3, then those vertices definitely forms a equilateral triangle. And what is the area of that equilateral triangle? Root 3 into a square plus b square. And what is the side of that equilateral triangle? 2 into root over a square plus b square. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 16. We know that in an equilateral triangle, orthocenter, circumcenter, incenter, centroid coincides. Now you observe this question. The circumcenter of a triangle whose vertices are like this. First, I'll consider vertices and I'll observe their coordinates. What are the vertices given? 1 comma root 3, 0 comma 0, 2 comma 0. You observe the coordinates of the vertices. All are rational? No. You observe this coordinate is irrational. If one of the coordinates of the vertices are irrational, there is a chance that it is an equilateral triangle. So you name it as OAB. If OAB are the vertices of a triangle, you calculate OA, OB, AB. What is OA? OA. As O is origin, calculating OA is very easy. Sum of squares of coordinates of A, that is 1 square plus root 3 whole square is 3. That is OA is 2. OB is also very easy. As O is origin, OB is 2 square plus 0 square, that is 4. Root 4 is 2. AB. AB is distance formula, you know, 1 minus 2 whole square, that is 1, plus root 3 minus 0 whole square, that is 3. 1 plus 3 is 4, root 4 is 2. You can observe here all sides of a triangle are equal, so these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. Actually they are asking circumcenter, but in an equilateral triangle, circumcenter, orthocenter, centroid, all the things are same. So here for the name sake only it is circumcenter, but we can use the formula of centroid because centroid formula is very easy formula. What is centroid formula? x1 plus x2 plus x3 divided by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. Okay. Now you substitute the first point x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, 1 plus 0 plus 2, that is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Okay. y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, root 3 plus 0 plus 0, that is root 3. Root 3 divided by 3. Okay. That equal to 1 comma root 3 by 3 is same as 1 by root 3. Now observe the options. Which option is the right option? 1 comma 1 by root 3. Fourth option is the right option. Now we will try one more example. You observe this second question. In center of a triangle with these vertices. First I'll consider the given vertices. What are the given vertices? Minus 1 comma minus 1, 1 comma 1, root 3 comma minus root 3. You observe all the coordinates of the vertices. All are rational? No. Here irrational coordinates are there. There is a chance these vertices may form equilateral triangle. In last class we learned a trick. By seeing the vertices only we can decide they forms a equilateral triangle. What is the trick? You consider this as a comma b. If this has a comma b, this is nothing but minus a comma minus b. And you observe this one, this is nothing but b root 3 comma minus a root 3. If the given vertices are of the form a comma b minus a comma minus b, b root 3 comma minus a root 3, definitely those three vertices forms a equilateral triangle. No need to check distances. So these vertices, given vertices are of this form, so these vertices forms a equilateral triangle. We know that in an equilateral triangle, incenter is same as centroid. I'll calculate incenter only, but while calculating I'll use centroid formula. Centroid formula is the easy formula. What is centroid formula? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, that is minus 1 plus root 3 divided by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3, that is minus 1 plus minus root 3 divided by 3. Okay. Now you see here minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled. Here minus 1 plus 1 will get cancelled. What you will get here? Root 3 by 3 is same as 1 by root 3. Here minus sign is there. Minus root 3 by 3 is same as 1 by root 3. So what is the right option? 1 by root 3 comma minus 1 by root 3. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends. I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 17. What is this shortcut? when two opposite vertices of a square are given, then to find other two vertices, we will use shortcut formula. You observe this diagram. They given two opposite vertices of a square. They are asking to find other two opposite vertices. I'll consider the given vertices. What are the given vertices? 1, 5, 8, 12. If we go with general method, minimum it takes 10 minutes to solve this. But we have a shortcut to find other vertices of this square. What is the shortcut? Memorizing the shortcut is very easy. See, first I'll write like this. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. In midpoint we use this. x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Okay, what I'll write here, I'll write plus or minus y1 minus y2. Here I'll write minus or plus. You observe here plus or minus, here minus or plus. That is little tricky one. Into x1 minus x2. Now you consider this first vertex as x1 y1, second vertex as x2 y2. Now substitute in this x1 plus x2, 1 plus 8 is 9, plus or minus y1 minus y2, 5 minus 12, that is minus 7 divided by 2. Okay, y1 plus y2, 5 plus 12, 17, minus or plus x1 minus x2, 1 minus 8 is minus 7 divided by 2. What I'll do here, first I'll consider the plus sign. Plus of minus minus, 9 minus 7, that is 2. 2 by 2, comma, here I'll consider minus sign first. Minus of minus plus, 17 plus 7, that is 24. 24 divided by 2. Okay, here what I taken, first plus sign here I taken, next I taken minus sign here. Now what I'll do, here a minus sign, here plus sign I'll take. Okay, first you take minus sign here, minus of minus plus, 9 plus 7, that is 16, 16 by 2. Here you take plus sign now, plus of minus minus, 17 minus 7 is 10, 10 divided by 2. Okay, if we simplify this further, what happens? 2 divided by 2, that is 1, 24 divided by 2, that is 12. Okay, 16 divided by 2, 8, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So what is the right option? 1, 12, 8, 5. So this option is the right option. Now we will try to understand this trick with one more example. You observe this. Two opposite vertices of a square are minus 1, 2, 3, 2. Then find other two vertices. Like this. They given two opposite vertices of a square. They are asking to find other two vertices. First I'll consider the given vertices. Minus 1, 2, 3, 2. You take first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2. So what I'll do first, x1 plus x2 minus 1 plus 3, that is 2, plus or minus y1 minus y2, 2 minus 2 is 0 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2, 2 plus 2, 4, minus or plus, that is important, x1 minus x2, x1 minus x2 is minus 1 minus 3, that is minus 4 divided by 2. Okay, here 2 plus 0, first you take plus sign here, 2 plus 0, that is 2, 2 divided by 2, 1. You take minus sign here, minus of minus plus, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 by 2 is 4, okay, comma. Now you take minus sign, 2 minus 0 is 2, 2 by 2 is 1. Now you take plus sign here, plus of minus minus, 4 minus 4 is 0, 0 by 2 is 0. So other two vertices are what? 1, 0, 1, 4. So by using this shortcut, you can find other two vertices of a square very easily. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 18. In this class, we will learn shortcut formula to find area of quadrilateral when vertices are given. You observe this question, what they are asking. Area of a quadrilateral with these vertices. To calculate area of quadrilateral with vertices, we use this formula. Remembering this formula is not difficult. It is very easy. Half into determinant of, first you write like this, x1, y1. Okay. Next, below to that, you write x2, y2. Now, you write x3, y3, x4, y4. And you subtract here, minus symbol. This is the shortcut to find area of quadrilateral. Now, you observe the question, area of quadrilateral with the vertices. First, I'll consider given vertices. What are the given vertices? 1, 0, 5, 3, 2, 7, minus 2, 4. You consider first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2, third vertex as x3, y3, fourth vertex as x4, y4. Now substitute all these things in this formula. Half into determinant of x1 minus x3. 1 minus 2, 2 is minus 1, y1 minus y3, 0 minus 7 is minus 7, x2 minus x4, 5 minus of minus 2, that is 7, y2 minus y4, 3 minus 4, that is minus 1, that equal to half into. Now you expand this determinant. How to expand the determinant? Suppose if you treat them as A, B, C, D, you just calculate AD and subtract with BC, AD minus BC. So, minus 1 into minus 1 is 1, minus 7 into minus 7, that is minus 49. Okay. So, that equal to minus of minus is a plus. 1 plus 49 is 50. 50 divided by 2 is 25. 25 square units. So, which option is the right option? Second option is the right option. Now, we will do one more example to understand this trick more clearly. You observe the second question, area of quadrilateral with these vertices. First, I'll consider given vertices. Minus 5, minus 3, minus 4, minus 6, 2, minus 1, 1, 2. You consider first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2, third vertex as x3, y3. Fourth vertex as x4, y4. Now, substitute in this formula. Half into, you observe first point and third point. x1 minus x3, minus 5 minus 2, that is minus 7. y1 minus y3, minus 3 minus of minus 1, that is minus 2. Now, you observe the second point and fourth point. x2 minus x4, minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. y2 minus y4, minus 6 minus 2 is minus 8. Now, you need to expand this determinant. You treat it as A, B, C, D. Then what to write? You need to write AD. Minus 7 into minus 8. 7 8s are 56. Minus BC. Minus 5 into minus 2. That is 10. 56 minus 10 is 46. 46 divided by 2 is 23. 23 square units. So which option is the right option? Second option is the right option. This is very easy trick to calculate area of quadrilateral. Only thing is you need to practice this formula little bit. That's it. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends. I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 19. In this trick, we will learn how to solve linear equations. First, I'll consider given linear equations. 3x plus 4y minus 10 equal to 0, 2x plus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. Now, I want to find x value and y value. What I'll do first, you observe the first equation, x coefficient is 3, y coefficient is 4. You observe the second equation, x coefficient is 2, y coefficient is 3. No need to write like this, but to understand you I am explaining here. Actually, I can write from this directly. You see here, if you consider them as A, B, C, D, you go with AD minus BC. Okay, 3 3s are 9, 9 minus 2 4s are 8, 9 minus 8 is 1. Here you write 1. What number you will get here? Exactly opposite sign number you write here. You got plus 1 here, so you write minus 1 here. Now, to get x value other than x coefficients, you observe the first equation, y coefficient is 4, constant is minus 10. You observe the second equation, other than x coefficient, y coefficient is 3, constant is minus 7. Again you go with the procedure AD minus BC. 4 into minus 7, that is minus 28, minus 3 into minus 10, that is minus 30, minus of minus plus 30. 30 minus 28 is 2. So here x value is 2 divided by 1. Now to get the y value other than y coefficients, you observe the first equation 3
minus 10 other than y coefficient. In second equation, other than y coefficient, what are there? 2 minus 7. Okay. Now again you go with AD minus BC method. 3 into minus 7 is minus 21 minus 2 into minus 10 is minus 20. Minus 21 plus 20, that is minus 1. So we got x value 2 and y value 1. So which option is the right option? Second option is the right option. This is very easy method. No need to write like this at the corner. Directly by seeing the question you can write. Now we will try one more problem of same type to understand this more clearly. You observe this second equation. Solve these linear equations. First I'll consider the given equations. What are the given equations? X plus y plus 1 equal to 0. X minus y minus 1 equal to 0. To find the x value, y value, first I'll write like this. Now to get this denominator part, you just observe x coefficients, y coefficients only. 1 into minus 1. 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1, minus 1 into 1, that is 1. So minus 1 is minus 2. What number you got here? Same number, exactly opposite sign you write. Here minus 2 is there, you write plus 2 here. Now to get the x value other than x coefficients, you see here 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1, minus 1 into 1, that is minus 1. What you will get? Minus 1 plus 1, that is 0. Okay. Now to get this y value other than y coefficients, you see here 1 into minus 1, that is minus 1, minus 1 into 1, that is 1. So minus 2 divided by 2. So we got it. X value is 0, y value is minus 1. So which option is the right option? First option is the right option. You just need little bit of practice. Believe me guys, this is very useful trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 20. Shortcut to find incenter of a triangle when given vertices are of the form 0, 0, a, 0, 0, b. When the given vertices are of the form 0, 0, a, 0, 0, b, to find the incenter, this is the formula. You observe incenter formula: a into modulus of b divided by modulus of a plus modulus of b plus root over a square plus b square, comma, b into modulus of a divided by modulus of a plus modulus of b plus root over a square plus b square. You can observe denominator part, both the things are same here. You can observe this. Okay, let's start the solution for this problem. First I'll consider the given vertices. What are the given vertices? Given vertices are 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 3. Okay, a is 4 into modulus of b. Modulus of b means modulus of 3 divided by modulus of a, that is modulus of 4, plus modulus of b, that is modulus of 3, plus root over a square plus b square. A square means 16 plus b square means 9. 9 plus 16 is 25, comma, b into modulus of a. B is 3, modulus of a is 4, divided by modulus of a is modulus of 4, modulus of b is modulus of 3, plus root over a square plus b square is 25. Okay, that equal to 4 into modulus of 3. Modulus of 3 is 3 only. 4 into 3, 12. 12 divided by modulus of 4 is 4. Modulus of 3 is 3. 4 plus 3 is 7. Root 25 is 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 divided by 12, comma, 3 into modulus of 4 is 4 only. 3 into 4 is 12. 12 divided by 12. Okay, so what happens? This 12 will get cancelled. What you will get? Answer is 1, 1. So incenter of the triangle with the vertices 0, 0, 4, 0, 0, 3 is 1, 1. Which is the right option? Third option is the right option. Now we will do one more problem to understand this more clearly. You observe the second problem, incenter of triangle with the given vertices. First I will consider the given vertices. What are the given vertices? 0, 0, minus 4, 0, 0, minus 3. Okay, you observe that given vertices are of the form 0, 0, a, 0, 0, b. Here a value is minus 4, b value is minus 3. Now substitute all these things in the formula. A is minus 4 into modulus of minus 3. Modulus of minus 3 is 3 only. Okay, divided by modulus of a, that is modulus of minus 4, that is 4 plus modulus of minus 3, that is 3, plus root over a square plus b square. Minus 4 whole square is 16, plus minus 3 whole square is 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. Root 25 is 5. Okay. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. What number you got here? Same number we'll write here. That is 12 only. Okay. B into modulus of a. What is b here? Minus 3 into 2. Modulus of a is modulus of minus 4. Modulus of minus 4 is 4 only. So what you will get here? This is minus 12 divided by 12. That is minus 1. Here also minus 12 divided by 12, that is minus 1. So what is the incenter of the triangle? Minus 1 comma minus 1. This is very easy formula to memorize and time saving result also when the given vertices are of the form 0 comma 0, a comma 0, 0 comma b. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 21. In this trick, we will learn shortcut to find third vertex of a triangle when centroid of a triangle is given. You observe this first question. Two vertices of a triangle are given 3 comma minus 5 minus 7 comma 4 and its centroid is given as 2 comma minus 1. They are asking to find its third vertex. To find the x-coordinate of third vertex, first you multiply x-coordinate of centroid with 3. 3 2s are 6 minus sum of these two x-coordinates. Sum of these two x-coordinates 3 plus of minus 7 is minus 4. Okay. So minus of minus is plus, 6 plus 4 is 10. So x-coordinate of third vertex is 10. What happened? I multiplied this number with 3 minus added x coordinates of other two vertices. Okay. Now to find the y coordinate, you observe the centroid. This y coordinate you multiply with 3. 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3 minus sum of y coordinates minus 5 plus 4, that is minus 1. So minus 3 minus of minus plus 1. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. So third vertex of the triangle is 10 comma minus 2. Third option is the right option. Little bit of practice is needed. In seconds you can complete this problem. You observe this second problem. Two vertices of a triangle are given as 3 comma minus 1 minus 1 comma 5 and centroid of the triangle is given as 0 comma 0. Then we need to find the third vertex. What we do? First, x coordinate of centroid you multiplied with 3. 3 into 0, that is 0 minus sum of these two x coordinates. 3 plus minus 1 is 2. That is 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. Okay. Now to find the y coordinate of third vertex, you observe y coordinate of the centroid, multiply with 3. 3 into 0 is 0 minus sum of y coordinates minus 1 plus 5, 4. So 0 minus 4 is minus 4. So the third vertex of the triangle is minus 2 comma minus 4. Second option is the right option. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 22. In this class, we will learn how to find fourth vertex of a parallelogram when three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram are given. You observe the first question. 1, 2, 4, 6 and 5, 7 are three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. That means three continuous A, B, C, D like that. First one is A, second one is B, third one is C. Consecutive, their order is important. There are three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. Then to find the fourth vertex, what is the shortcut? Very simple. You observe these are the opposite vertices of a parallelogram. Na? You add them and subtract from this vertex. Like 1 plus 5, that is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. That's it. Now 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 minus 6 is 3. This is that much simple. So what is the right option? Right option is 2 comma 3. Now we'll try to understand this with one more example. You observe this second question. 2 comma 4, 3 comma 2 and 4 comma 6 are three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. See, consecutive vertices means continuous vertices. You can take their order like this A, B, C, or you can take order like this also. But you cannot take first vertex as A, this vertex as B, this vertex as C, like that you cannot take. Their order is important. You take either ABC like this or you take ABC like this. What is the shortcut trick? Opposite vertices, you add them and subtract this vertex. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 minus 3 is 3. Okay. Now y coordinates. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. So the fourth vertex of this parallelogram is 3, 8. So second option is the right option. This is very simple. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 23. In this class, we will learn shortcut formula to find third vertex of a equilateral triangle. You observe they given two vertices 2, 4, 2, 6. Now we can find two vertices such that these two vertices forms a equilateral triangle with that vertex like this. You observe there are chances of two vertices such that these two vertices forms a equilateral triangle. So let's start the solution for this problem. First I'll consider given vertices 2, 4, 2, 6. Remembering the shortcut formula is not very difficult. You know midpoint formula na? Like that you write that first. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Okay. And y1 plus y2 divided by 2. And continuation is there. Here plus or minus root 3 into y1 minus y2. And here y1 plus y2. Here you written plus or minus. Na? You write minus or plus root 3 into x1 minus x2. See, we already used this type of trick. When two opposite vertices of a square are given, to find the other vertices, we used formula same like this, but root 3 is not present. Remaining everything is same. Okay. So what I'll do now, these values I'll substitute in this formula. You take first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2. x1 plus x2, that is 2 plus 2, 4, plus or minus root 3 into y1 minus y2, 4 minus 6, that is minus 2, divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2, 4 plus 6, 10, minus or plus root 3 into x1 minus x2, 2 minus 2, that is 0, whole divided by 2. Okay, that equal to, if I take 2 common in the numerator, that 2 and in the denominator 2 will get cancelled. What is remaining? When we take 2 common here 2 will be remaining. 2. Now you see here plus of minus minus, minus of minus plus root 3, comma, here root 3 into 0 is 0. That means this will become 10 by 2. 10 by 2 means what? 10 by 2 is 5. These are the possible third vertex of equilateral triangle if these two are the vertices of a equilateral triangle. Now observe the options. Which option is correct option? See here 2 plus root 3, comma 5 is there. So third option is the right option. Now we will try one more example to understand this. Minus 4, 0, 4, 0 are two vertices of a equilateral triangle. Then third vertex is, first I'll consider given vertices. Minus 4, 0, 4, 0. You take first vertex as x1, y1, second vertex as x2, y2. Now you substitute all these things in this formula. x1 plus x2 minus 4 plus 4, that is 0, plus or minus root 3 into y1 minus y2, 0 minus 0, that is 0, divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2, that is 0 plus 0, 0, minus or plus root 3 into x1 minus x2, that is minus 4 minus 4, that is minus 8, divided by 2. Okay. Here 0 plus 0 by 2 is 0. This will become 0. Okay. Here minus 8 is there. Now I'll simplify this. Minus of minus plus, plus, plus of minus minus. This 2 in this 8 4 times. So what you will get? 0, comma, plus or minus 4 root 3. These are the possible third vertex of equilateral triangle whose vertices are minus 4, 0, 4, 0. So you observe the options. Which option is the right option? 0, 4 root 3. So second option is the right option. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 24. Orthocenter, centroid, circumcenter. In these three things, if they give any two, how to find the third one? That we are going to learn in this class. Here O means orthocenter, G means centroid, C is circumcenter. And what is the key point in this? You need to memorize this. What is this? G divides the line joining orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1, or else simply OGC 2:1. If you can remember this, then whenever they give any two of these three, then we can find the third one. Okay, so here I considered three examples. You can see here they given orthocenter, circumcenter, we need to find centroid. You see here they given orthocenter, centroid, we need to find circumcenter. And you can see here they given centroid, circumcenter, then we need to find orthocenter. Please watch this video till the end, then only you can understand the things clearly. You see here the order is same, OGC, OGC, OGC. Whatever they give, we'll write in this order only. And what to remember? G divides OC in the ratio 2:1. You need to remember this. See this first problem. What they given? Orthocenter given, circumcenter given. They are asking to find centroid. What you need to know here, centroid divides line joining orthocenter and circumcenter in the ratio 2:1. OG divided by GC equal to 2 divided by 1. Here you need to know section formula. What is section formula? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. Here you observe we are calculating G. You take O as x1 y1, this point as x1 y1, and C as x2 y2. Now what is centroid formula here? To calculate centroid, centroid divides in the ratio 2:1 internally. Okay, mx2 2 into 6, that is 12, plus nx1 1 into minus 3, that is minus 3, divided by m plus n, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, comma, my2 2 into 2, that is 4, plus ny1 1 into 5, 5, divided by m plus n, 2 plus 1, that is 3. You see here 12 minus 3 is 9, 9 by 3 is 3, okay, comma, 4 plus 5 is 9, 9 by 3 is 3. So what is the centroid? Centroid is 3, 3. Now you see the second bit. This is important. Try to understand this clearly. Orthocenter is given, centroid is given. They are asking to find circumcenter. Here circumcenter divides line joining orthocenter, centroid externally. Externally means you should consider these things. You see this is OC. OC divided by CG. You should consider this ratio. OC divided by CG. Here, what is OC? You know this ratio is 2:1. What is OC? OC is 2 plus 1, that is 3, divided by CG. What is CG? CG is 1. Here we treat O as x1 y1, G as x2 y2. Okay, what I am calculating now? I am calculating circumcenter. Circumcenter divides line joining these two in the ratio 3:1 externally. What is external formula? mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, comma, my2 minus ny1 divided by m minus n. Okay, mx2 3 into 3, 9, minus nx1, n is 1 here, 1 into minus 3, that is minus 3, mx2 minus nx1 divided by m minus n, 3 minus 1, 2, okay, my2, 3 into 3, that is 9, my2 minus ny1, 1 into 5, 5, divided by m minus n, 3 minus 1, that is 2, okay, that equal to minus of minus plus 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 by 2 is 6, comma, 9 minus 5 is 4, 4 by 2 is 2. So The circumcenter is 6 comma 2. You observe how easy it is to find. In a single step I calculated this. Only the thing is you need to identify when two things are given, third vertex divides line joining those two in what ratio, that you need to identify. You observe this third question. What they given? They given centroid, circumcenter. Here orthocenter divides line joining C to G. This is important here. CO divided by OG. Try to understand this please. We are finding O, orthocenter. C as x1, y1, G as x2, y2. This C as x1, y1, G as x2, y2. What is CO? As this is 2:1, CO is what? CO is 3. OG is what? OG is 2. So, O divides line joining circumcenter and centroid in the ratio 3:2 externally. So to calculate orthocenter, we need to use external division formula. Here M is 3, N is 2. M x2, M is 3, x2 is 3. 3 3s are 9 minus N is 2, N x1, 2 into 6, 12 divided by M minus N, 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. Next, M y2, 3 into 3, 9 minus N y1, 2 into 2, 4 divided by M minus N, 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. That equal to 9 minus 12, that is minus 3. Minus 3 divided by 1 is minus 3, comma 9 minus 4, 5. 5 by 1 is 5. So orthocenter is minus 3 comma 5. It may seems to be little bit confusing, but if you practice 2 to 3 problems of same type, you will feel that this is very easy. I hope you understand this trick. Hello friends, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. This is trick number 25. In this class, we will learn all the tricks related to equation of a straight line. How to find equation of a line whose slope is 2 by 3 and passing through the point 2, 1. We need to find equation of a line whose slope is 2 by 3 and passes through the point 2, 1. Here you observe slope is 2 by 3 now. Then you write equation like this. As slope is 2 by 3, you write 2x 3y. Here plus sign is there na, 2 by 3 is positive na, so you write minus here. Okay. Then you always write minus. Now you need to find this constant. What you will do, this point 2, 1 substitute in this expression. 2 into 2, that is 4, minus 3 into 1, 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. How I got 1 here? You just substitute 2, 1 in 2x minus 3y. That's it. Over. We calculated equation of this line. Just little bit of practice is needed. I'll try one more of same type. You observe this line equation. The slope of this line is minus 1 and it is passes through the point minus 1, 4. First you consider 1 by 1 and you write like this, x, y. X coefficient 1, y coefficient 1. Here minus sign is there na, so you write plus. Slope is negative na here, so you write plus. You always write minus here. Now you need to find out this constant. You substitute minus 1, 4 in this. Minus 1 plus 4, that is 3 equal to 0. So the equation of a line having slope minus 1 and passes through the point minus 1, 4 is x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. See how easy it is. These are one step solutions. In one step you can write the answer. Only the thing is little bit of practice is needed. If you like this video, please drop a like and share this video with your friends. Now we will move to second trick. Okay, you observe this second trick. The equation of a line passing through 2 points. When a line passes through 2 points, to find the slope, we know the formula. What is slope formula? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. I'll take this first point as x1, y1, second point as x2, y2. What is slope formula? y2 minus y1, 3 minus 2, 1 divided by x2 minus x1, 4 minus 1, 3. So, slope of this line is 1 by 3. As we learned the trick 1, I am going to apply the same trick here. I will write the equation like this, x 3y, because slope is 1 by 3. Here this is positive slope na, so you write minus here, minus. Here you always write minus sign, minus. What you will do, you take any one point of these two, substitute in this. Any one point of your choice. I'll take 1 comma 2, I'll substitute here. In place of x, you write 1. In place of y, you write 2. 1 minus 3 2s are 6. 1 minus 6, that is what? Minus 5 equal to 0. What is the line equation? Line equation is x minus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. Single step answer. Similarly, you can try this. You see, this line is passing through 2 points. Na? First, find slope. We know if a line passes through 2 points, slope formula is what? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So, y2 minus y1, 3 minus of minus 1, that is 4, divided by x2 minus x1, minus 1 minus 2, that is minus 3. Now, you got slope here. Now, what I'll do here, first I'll write 4x, next I'll write 3y. Here, slope is negative, da? So you write plus here, okay? Minus, always minus here. You need to find out this constant. To find out this constant, you take any one point from these two, any one, and you substitute in 4x plus 3y. Suppose I take 2 comma minus 1. Substitute here, 4 2s are 8, plus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. So, answer is 4x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. Single step answer. If you like this video, please drop a like and share this video with your friends. This third trick is related to intercept form. If a straight line having x-intercept is 2, see this length is what? This length is x-intercept. X-intercept is 2 and y-intercept is 3. Then what is equation of that line? We know this line equation is very easy. What is that? X by 2 plus y by 3 equal to 1. But however, still you can write this answer in a single step. X-intercept you take it as A, y-intercept you take it as B. Then this line equation is bx plus ay minus ab equal to 0. See here, what is bx? Bx is 3x plus ay is 2y minus ab, 3 into 2, 6 equal to 0. If you want to write this in single step, you can write like this. Okay, now one more trick related to intercept form only. You observe this line equation. This is the equation of a line whose intercepts are equal. X-intercept, y-intercept both are equal and it passes through the point 2 comma 4. What is the equation of a line whose intercepts are equal and passes through particular point? Very simple. You write like this. X plus y equal to sum of these two. 2 plus 4 is what? 6. That's it. The equation of a line whose intercepts are equal and passes through the point minus 1 comma 2. What is that line equation? As intercepts are equal, initially we will write like this, x plus y equal to. Now add these two things, minus 1 plus 2, that is 1. That's it, over. Now we will move to fourth trick. You observe here, the equation of a line passing through 2 points 1, 3 and 4, 3. Here, if you observe the coordinates of a point, you observe here y coordinates are equal. Na? As y coordinates are equal, its line equation is y equal to 3. That's it, very simple. Because if two y coordinates are equal, then that line will be parallel to x-axis. And you observe this line equation. This line equation is passing through 2 points, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 4. You observe the coordinates of the points. Two x coordinates are equal. Na? X coordinate is what? X coordinate is minus 1. So that line equation is x equal to minus 1. Very simple. If a line is parallel to x-axis, this is important. If a line is parallel to x-axis and passing through the point 2, 3, then that line equation is y equal to 3. Y coordinate, you see here y coordinate 3 is there now, y equal to 3. If a line is parallel to x-axis and passes through the point 2, 3, then that line equation you can write directly, y equal to 3. If you know that a line is parallel to y-axis and passing through the point 2, 3, then that line equation you can write directly. What is that line equation? X equal to 2. See, x coordinate here 2 now, that's why we written x equal to 2. Little bit of practice is needed while solving the problems. If you apply these tricks, you will feel that this is very useful trick.